I want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich.
Hi, sorry, I had a moment situation type deal there where I forgot to pull the chat up so I could read you guys while we go through some bits and bobs, doodahs, you know, the usual, the standard stuff, of course. Welcome to another stream. Let me move that. Where's the best place? Will that hold there if I not if I want to knock my drink over? Will that lock in place if I tighten it up a bit? Oh, it will. Good. Right. Sorry, I couldn't see properly. There we go. Hi. Hope you're all well. Hope you're having a marvellous Saturday. We are going to be looking at basically everything Chantal's been doing. I was going to go on Twitch, but I decided no, we're going to come here instead and just faff. You know, it seemed like a reasonable idea in my head. Don't knock the drink. It's not whiskey. It is a glass, but it is just water. I tried to twist the lock on the back of my tablet stand and failed. We are staying away from alcohol this week. Hello, Shirk. Hello, Mark. Hope you're all well. And yes, of course, stay hydrated. I thought it'd be a good idea to be a more regular streamer on this channel when we're not doing Not Worth a Cork, which starts next week. This time next week, in fact. Very excited about that. We are going to be delving into... Hopefully that's changed the scene. It has! Foodie Beauty. Where you've got basically the person who buys subs, who has, in video form, released 3 videos. Well, ones that have stayed up. And on the live side, because there aren't any... on the short side, there's nothing from beyond the live shrimp thing. You've got 2 streams that she's willingly left up that we'll get to and feel like a bit of a spoiler. Hello, Aaron. When you've told me how to pronounce your name as well, and I've already forgotten. I'm so sorry. And hello, Stevie. Anyone else I haven't said hello to, of course. Hi. Hope you're well. Smash like. We are going to go to the first video, yeah, because we need to go through these. It might take a while. I'm not going to say sorry for that. Yeah. Take a deep breath. I needed to do that anyway. I had, over December, stated that I believed this was just a visa run. Hi, Jackie. Hope you're well. I feel like I felt it was a visa run. We know it now is. Yet this dullard went on the defense and offense, claiming we don't know her true story because only she knows her true story. And it's like, nah, bitch. Nah. It's up there with Amber trying to control the narrative about the feeder content that was sold. I now understand why she wears leggings all the time. Hi, Leona. Hope you're well. Why am I out of breath? And that's why I need to yawn. Thanks for that, body. It's appreciate. Cool. Hello, Shady Lane. Wizzy is here. Tilly is not. She doesn't like my office. I've never managed to get Tilly into the cabin. I wish I could, though. I wish I could. So we're going to dive into this one. We're going to, first of all, of course, speed it up a little and put the captions on because special. Comments underneath. 82 of them. What a great vlog, sweetheart, and missed you a lot. Missed you? Interesting. Ozempic, double meals, 2 seats. Ha. This is interesting, right? It's heavily regulated. I was going to be on Twitch and I decided to do it on YouTube, and then I logged into my Moisky Live account, set the stream up, went to check and noticed it had been set up on the Omegon account, and I was like, hang on, I had literally clicked on Moisky Live. I watched it all unfold. It was Moisky Live. Why are you on Omegon? And then I had to take it down and start again. Heard she was getting a divorce. We'll get there, Orla. We'll get there. No point jumping ahead in this journey, this adventure. Hi, by the way. Hope everyone's having a good day. We will, because these are always regulated and she just deletes everything. We're just going to go here. I need to yawn again, don't I? Oh, fuck off. Right. I'm not tired, by the way. I think it's because I'm catching my breath and I don't want to breathe too loudly in case I become suddenly self-conscious that I've had a very large and obviously present breath. Right. Shut up. Here we are. So, December 19th, this is apparently.
All set to go to the airport. It is about 1 a.m. My flight's at 4:30.
On a visa run.
I like to be there a bit early. 3 hours ahead of time for international flights is what's recommended, so it takes about a half an hour to get there, so let's go.
Visa runs are fun. I love that this visa run only existed because she couldn't go and get high in Thailand. We also know that Salah can't go with her because he's not allowed to. So, add to that, actually, the belief that Salah's father had already arranged a marriage, and one does call into question why she's so desperate for her haters to believe her, that she'll keep pushing this life. It's a bit tragic, really, isn't it?
Hello from the Kuwait International Airport. So I am a bit early for check-in, so I decided to go to Caribou Coffee here.
Where's Salah, by the way? I don't see him yet.
Here just ahead to have a drink before going into security. So I had a hazelnut latte. It was not too bad. So yeah, enjoy the...
Gotta love the tourist content. Although at least she's doing more in this than Amber's ever done in any of her content, excluding the feeder stuff, allegedly.
Here of the airport while I have my drink, and then I'm gonna go head into check-in. Here is check-in. As you can see, it was very busy, and I had to wait in line standing for...
I've seen Heathrow on a not so busy day. I can promise you that is not busy.
An hour and 10 minutes.
Oh no, your cankles and your back must have been killing you. Oh, by the way, can you all hear this? Is this coming through clearly?
After security, I headed to gate 22,
It is, okay.
Where I had to wait a little bit for my flight out of Kuwait. I will miss you, Kuwait. See you
in a few weeks, because your visa will be renewed, and you'll be repeating this cycle in 4 to 6 months' time. I love that you're the only one in your full fake Muslim garb. You're the only one. So there are people who pointed this out, that Chantal, she has in the past said if she has to take 2 seats, she'll take 2 seats, right? Hi Dessa, hope you're well. She would have to edit more, and yes, that's true, it takes hours for her anyway. On an iPhone, no less, I understand that. You'd think at this point she'd just do it on a computer, bigger setup, bit easier to work with, right? But no. Chantal, much like Amber, have actually both, well, Chantal especially, Amber doesn't really like anything that involves travelling. Travelling. In the case of Chantal, she will openly go out of her way to say she will pay for the extra seat if she has to. And when she's done these in the past, she's only used 1 seat, and she took up so much space. On Twitter, Loran Mal pointed out that she's roughly the same height as Chantal. But when you look at how much space Chantal inhabits, it was hard to tell what was further forward, her knees or her stomach. Seatbelt extender bees. No. Crash test dummy bees. Why? I'm going to be picky here. Why put bees on there at all, though? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Because you're sat on a plane, you're very self-conscious. You always have been. You're a try-hard. You always have been. Hi, Ern. Hope you're well. And I'm very well, Dessa. Had a good day today cleaning my cabin. 3 black sacks of rubbish later, and yes, we got somewhere. Although this room's tomorrow. The office, that is. It shall be a laugh. There may be another black sack of rubbish. Yeah, so continuing with this. Okay, so she's baiting everyone out with the bee stuff. Gotcha. Okay. I'm just gonna... Because I saw this on Twitter. People were very... yeah, true, Rebecca. Hi, by the way. People were pointing out with this picture, people don't record themselves. I mean, if you record yourself faking you're sleeping, it doesn't really, it doesn't add anything to the content, especially when it's just baiting your audience out, really, isn't it? Although in this case, it doesn't bait the audience out because their comments are all deleted. So, oi, go up, thank you. So it doesn't really work. Well, it does work, but it doesn't because she's got rid of it and then blocked all the people that said anything negative towards her. For your cabin to require that many black bags, it was a it's because over Christmas and December my father was staying here, and David was staying here. I only used my office, so I had to go take down all the Christmas decorations that were in here and remove empty bottles and anything that was broken in the bins, because I have 2 bins, one in the bathroom and one in the living room, and also all the candles. I use a lot of candles in here with ceramic heaters. So the tea lights, hi Sarah, tea lights, when 8-hour ones, when they run out, obviously that little metal container goes in the bin. There were quite a lot of those, and glass jars all had to go in recycling afterwards. But I had to wait because after Christmas, the bins out the front of the house, because of all the presents and stuff like that they went through, the bins are full. So I have to wait until Monday to take... my sister's going to do a dump run and take the bags I put, along with carpet from a cabin, because she's put new carpet in a cabin, down to the tip. Yeah. So I hope that explains the mess order. I feel like I have to explain that one because I'm not a messy person. I'm a cleaner. I'm very OCD about this. I had to ignore my living room for so long. I'm glad I don't get to anymore. It's got space. I'm happy. And yes, all I agree with that as well. Oh, the getting ready with me videos. Yeah, it's like the ones who do the travel videos. They fake the wake up part. Oh my god. Chicken or beef. We all know when she goes home, the first thing she's doing is getting nashies.
So airplane bathrooms are a fear of many, as they are so small, especially if you're plus size. But this bathroom was actually pretty...
Bish. Don't besmirch the term plus size, although I love the spelling of it in the captions there. Plus... I'm quite fond of plus... I'm going to cough. I have a dry cough, sorry. Thank you, Bri, I appreciate that. You're not plus size, you are super morbidly obese. Plus size, I don't think, should encompass anyone who is at that level. Okay? Yes. Oh, it's all good. You can mess with me. I don't mind. Yeah, you're not plus sized. Sherman Tank. Yes, she is basically Cypher, built like a Volvo from the 80s. Manual choke and everything. Which seems appropriate. Oh, no, that's more of an Amber thing, isn't it?
pretty spacious, and yeah, wasn't too bad.
Doha. I thought, didn't she have to, once before, have to go to Germany to get home? I didn't realise there was a different route here. Main lights are off. Night flight. I honestly, it must be the airline. Is it Qatar Airways or one of those? Hi Lucy, by the way. Hope you're well. Has been a while since I've seen you around. Hope life is treating you good. Are you still doing your thought content? I'm kidding, not thought. Or are you?
So I got 2 seats this time, and I have to say it was the best.
So you did get 2 seats. Okay. I'm a bit curious about all this because I know she has some business dealings outside of YouTube, but I can't imagine that Chantal has that much money coming in. Let's face it here, she never invested her money when she had it. So I have to wonder how she's able to constantly pay for these border hops, because these flights, they're not money you can just throw at it. And she doesn't make enough money from donations or from streaming to justify it, really. People have worked this out. And during December, the best month on YouTube, she effed off, which baffles me completely.
Thing ever, as usual. Having an extra seat, oh my gosh, my makeup is everywhere, was just much more comfortable. So for most overnight flights, international flights anyway, with Qatar, they give you this little overnight kit. Has a eye thing that you put over your eyes, eye mask, and some socks in case you get cold.
That's not a bad kit, really, is it? I wouldn't say no to that, personally. I could be the only person. Socks are always a win, aren't they? Is ALR leaving her cat with... Yeah. Especially when now it's come out that there may be some feeder-related content from her getting involved in adult stuff, allegedly, and it's getting quite messy. And everything's about her, but not about the fact she lost a cat. I think the cat's no longer here. I really do, and I think she hasn't got to the stage where she can admit that yet. Not until she replaces the cat first.
Earplugs, which are nice, and a toothbrush and some toothpaste.
If you're willing to use those earplugs, you're an idiot. No, I'm kidding. This is all basic stuff, really, isn't it? I have nothing... No. Carry on.
The movie I decided to watch on this flight was Trap. I've been wanting to see it. The M. Night Shyamalan movie. I would have to say...
I think you watched that Christmas movie first. I saw that. Don't think I didn't notice. You were watching Christmas movies. You silly bitch.
It wasn't the best, but it wasn't as bad as most people were making it out to be. So I actually enjoyed it, and it passed a good 2 hours, so yeah. So the first meal service, they called it lunch, came with a multi-grain bun.
There is no way, right? There is no way that Chantal ate only what they gave her for one person. If she booked 2 seats, she had to have had 2 meals at the very least. Chantal is too big to only eat what they give her, unless she brought stuff on with her, if permitted. But I can't imagine she managed to hide a few shawarma wraps.
And it also came with a fruit cup of sorts and some muesli and yogurt, which was not bad.
Muesli's a win.
Not too bad.
Oh, did she confirm she had 2 meals, Rebecca? Oh, thank you. I figured she had. Always have shifty. Yeah, so Chantal, years ago when I covered her for Content Console, the one thing I noticed in the part 1 was the fact that when she was at the gym, yeah, she worked out back then. She was on the seated row. It's a rowing machine, but it's stationary. So the pull part, the rowing, focuses solely on the shoulders and upper back, as opposed to a full-on rowing machine, which is an actual workout. Like, that's a full body workout and a real test of endurance. I bought one of those when I was at university, and that was my go-to. I go into the conservatory where I lived off campus, and I'd do that during the summer, which was even worse because the sun was fully on the conservatory. But it was worth it because it really helped me. But in this, when she was doing the row action, she was never focusing on the action itself. She was too busy looking everywhere else. Oh, you're from Surrey? Oh, really? Nice. I'm from Surrey too. I grew up in a little place. Well, I was born in Crawley. Spent 4 years there, 6 years in Smallfield, and then about, I'd say, 5 to 7 years in the Reigate area. Yes, I are from Surrey and West Sussex. Born and raised on the playgrounds where I spent most of my days.
And of course I have
Getting
a
bullied.
Coke Zero. And for the main event we have a creamy chicken stew with some wild rice and some red peppers and a bottle of water. And the food with Qatar Airways is always delicious, and this was no exception. It was good. And because it's the holidays, they give you a candy cane as well.
But that's haram.
At one point we had a pretty bad bout of turbulence, and I'm not gonna lie, it scared
I bet they moved you though, didn't they, to fix that?
the lights out of me. Yeah.
Have I got snow? No. It has been cold to the point I had to light so many candles in here today. So the ceramic heaters, all of them were lit. I had like candles inside to make sure that we were able to function. I didn't have to work in here, so I was only cleaning until now.
At some point, I fell back asleep, but was awakened by the sound of snack service.
Well, of course you were. Oh my god, the pause face, though. That's the look of somebody who's like, food, you say? Yes.
Which always wakes me up. And this time they gave us some kind of puff pastry. It was like a puff pastry kind of sandwich with some kind of spicy chicken. It was actually...
Let me guess. Budget shawarma. And I say budget shawarma because it's not actual shawarma. And don't be pedantic. Deborah, I was born in Ottawa. Really? Nice. Woking's not a bad spot either. Not bad at all. Oh, it's freezing, is it, Mark? I'm very sorry. To anyone that has snow right now, if you don't love it, I'm very sorry. If you're cold, I'm really sorry. I don't feel the cold, genuinely. But I put the candles on because if I don't, I risk this place's core temperature damaging anything inside it.
Like really
it's a
good,
wooden
not
box
gonna lie.
after all. Yay, music. What does Subhanallah? What does that mean? Anyone know what that word means? Because I don't know it. Is that code for bees? She ordered and scheduled. Did she really? Oh, that's too good. Brilliant. I'm very proud of her for that.
The next meal they gave us was...
You've had a lot of meals, by the way. If I was on a flight this long and I got given this many meals, I'd have to turn some away in favour of a snack. Just because so far, I mean, I know the flight is not the shortest, but I'm just going to waffling. Carry on.
This was the last meal, actually. It was some kind of chili
it was the last one,
con carne
okay.
with Mexican rice and a multi-grain bun. Sorry. And
what kind of mince do they use for that? You say beef, but what was it really? How can you be certain? Was it halal?
This dessert was a cheesecake of sorts. It was really good. Cheesecake parfait. And then this weird salad. I don't know what the orange stuff was. But
it's strange to see her have something in her hand to show it off when you know she can eat that in one bite, right? Oh, glory be to... thank you. I appreciate that, Shady. I didn't know that. And thank you, Jackie, as well. Sorry, you wrote that first. But yes, a log burner helps. Yeah, my dad has one on his narrowboat. And the problem he has is the same one I have. If I have one, or any kind of heating, I risk being too hot. I'm not my friend David, who needs heat. I don't really need it. It's more to protect my possessions. But yeah, no, the cheesecake thing, it's the size of a hand. I've seen her put something in her mouth bigger than a hand.
But I didn't
No,
like
it was
it at
not
all.
a penis.
And of course I had a Coke Zero, and the whole meal was actually delicious. It was my favorite on this flight. Well done, Qatar.
Because your support means so much. I love that she's going all that way back, like there. Don't forget here, during her rage streams that she deleted or privated, she said she would, if she couldn't go back to Kuwait, she'd be a nomad and go anywhere. Bitch, at the first opportunity for you to do something or go somewhere else, you chose to go back to Canada because you didn't want to go nomad. You only have an option of Canada because it's the only place you have anyone vaguely related to you that you can contact and ask for help from and bum a lift from.
Time to land, so I freshened up
I
in the
know,
washroom.
Ola. I know.
Here I am stretching and all freshened up, ready to land.
X to down on all of that. There's nothing fresh about you. Even the filters are struggling. I'm curious, do you shave your head, by the way, these days? I'm curious. That is a nice view, just to be clear. I like the look of that. I want that in my life. Hi, Bubbly. Hope you're well. Oh, the Canadian healthcare. So I was curious about that because someone had told me, Rebecca, that she was no longer eligible for Canadian healthcare because she had been away for too long. That's what I was told. If that's true or not, I don't know, because I'm not Canadian. I don't know what the rules are. Your healthcare system's not the same as mine. Mine is very much the case. I could live anywhere else I want in the world, but if I come back to the UK, I get healthcare straight up. It's not on a ticket or a card. She had. Oh yeah, she said she had none. Oh, that's a lie. But yeah, she's unusual. Yeah, the aerodynamics don't make sense. Look at Greaser up at front pro down a hill. She'll go fast. No resistance after all. I like this view, by the way. People have nice looking houses. Doxed. I just love that she's gone all this way just to get to renew her visa. But say that's not why she's done it. Okay, she went home for Christmas. But I don't celebrate Christmas. Okay, so why'd you go back then? What, to aggravate your haters into following you or finding you? Because they can do that. See, I figured that's what it was, Jackie. I figured that's what it was. I think that's what someone had told me in a live stream on the main channel, the last one I did, and I can believe it. Oh, sorry. Right, pay attention to how the camera moves. It tells you how she walks. That is somebody who's holding the camera in both their hands. She has to, which means she has to have a way of dragging her bag or her luggage around, if she has any on her at all. She has to be, because the camera is almost steady, but it's still bobbing from side to side ever so slightly, which is what happens when you waddle. There you go, it's one hand.
So I'm just waiting. My mom, my sister, and my aunt to pick me up.
I thought she wasn't on good terms with her mother. Oh, and the shifty eye looking around thing is happening. It's great.
I usually do it because I just take the bus to get my car. But they're here. I can't wait to see them. Okay, I'll see you guys later. It's freezing. Oh my god. All right.
Have you considered wearing clothing that's more fitting for somebody who is Canadian, but wearing stuff that is very simply, like, intentionally simple for living in Kuwait? Even then, you strain under it though because it's not cool enough.
Right, guys, we are leaving the airport, headed home, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching this journey. I hope you enjoyed, and please stay tuned for more videos, many more vlogs of my Canada stay, including...
There are only 2 more of them, right? And she's turned the lights dislike off, so we can't see how well... Even my add-ons don't help me with this, I can't tell. So this is the first video she released back there. Oh, hang on, I can see likes, dislike. Wait, she got more likes? Well, we can't be having that. Alright, fair enough. Playback speed. 1.5, of course. Captions on, and get past the cameo crap. There we go. This works. Oh, comments. Just for clarification, Chantal talks a lot about Canada, referring to a very small part of the country. Her experience is from Eastern Ontario and doesn't reflect all of Canada. For example, Farm Boy is only located in the city of Ottawa. It is a very localized store. It isn't a Canadian store nationally. As you can tell, these comments are all nice. Yeah, basically. Alright. By the way, by her mentioning Farm Boy and it being put in the comments here, that's basically zeroing in on where she is. Yeah? And that's not good for her at all. Yeah, the camera wobble was definitely the walking. Amber does it as well. It's just tragic.
So, I'm going to be going shopping in Ottawa today with my aunt.
I'm curious, because this video was released 1 day ago. She took time off before she left, didn't she? She took time off. We knew she was in Canada. She live streamed from Canada, tried to hide she was in Canada, gave it away because of the car and the living room, or wherever it was she was sat in that house. Deleted it all, and then decided to then start uploading this stuff instead, because this was a smoke mirror for when she was going back to Kuwait. Straight up. You then decided to upload this content once she'd returned. You'd barely been home for a couple of weeks, which means your visa was approved very quickly. Which disappoints me a little, because I was hoping you wouldn't. My phone went off. I'm going to ignore that.
We're going to have lunch, and I'm going to go look for some hijabs, and we're going to go to Pennington's. Just have a browse around. I'm going to be going to
Let me guess. You're going to look for a hijab that resembles a Ushanka.
Ottawa, you know, a few times while I'm
Comrade.
here. So it's pretty early in the morning, so I'm a bit tired, but anyway, I was up early. I've been getting up super early.
Ah,
here,
thank you, Bride.
You know, just going to bed early, getting up early.
Is that because you don't have your carer to tuck you in at night? Sorry, your husband to love you at night. Sorry, your toy boy who wants more fulfillment from life but apparently doesn't and is willing to settle for you. Someone who is very obviously vapid in every and literal sense. Before we continue, I'm going to check Discord quick. Why do I have an alert? Oh, okay. Nice. It tabbed out. Okay. Video went off the screen. Sorry. It went off because I tabbed into Discord because I had an alert on my phone. I thought I'd go and check. It turns out it was related to the bread I was using for toast earlier. Sourdough, David. It was sourdough.
Yeah, so let's hit the road, go to Ottawa, and have a nice day. So yeah, first things
With what? Because I can't imagine you have any money.
first, I need a espresso.
And then a visa.
So I'm gonna go get that. Yellow. The
Devil's
trees are
lettuce.
so white.
Honestly, she's driving on one of the long roads, so I could believe she's off to go and get some.
Full of
And we
snow.
know she gets some anyway.
It's so nice. It's like winter
It's like hang on.
wonderland. Come to
But that's festive, Chantel. You can't be doing Christmas stuff. You're a good Muslim revert, remember?
life.
I bet she's looking. She's been eyeballing a Nashie's for a while. I bet she is.
And the line is pretty big here. Okay.
Whose car was this that she used in the end?
Hi there, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Very good, thanks. What can I get started for you today?
Can I have 2 shots of espresso over ice?
Yeah, for sure.
And can I get some oat milk in that?
All right, with oat milk in that, yeah?
And I'll get 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla and 2 pumps of sugar-free cinnamon dolce.
When the camera turned off, do you think she gave a real order and it was all sugar? And by the way, to anyone that gets espresso, right? Okay, if you have sugar with that, you have just you've nullified the point of the espresso. Don't have sugar with it. It's espresso. It's essentially called wake the f up. It's not called wake me partially up and then let me feel a little bit of a downer when it starts to burn off quicker because the sugar binds a bit differently. There's a whole chemical thing about this. Don't add sugar. Don't go with like sugar-free dolce crap either, because you're just making your drink more. Oh, this is Starbucks. Of course, it's pretentious.
Sorry, 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla
Yes.
and 2 pumps of cinnamon dolce.
Yes, please.
Okay.
And some cinnamon.
And cinnamon, yeah.
Sugar. You wanted sugar-free cinnamon dolce and then cinnamon on top. All right.
And
And sorry, what size cup is that in?
I'll get in a venti.
Okay.
Potato cheddar and chive. And can I get the potato cheddar and chive bakes?
Potato chive bite. Yeah.
And that's everything.
Perfect. Okay, we can do your for you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
guys.
true. It basically is an espresso.
This is
I when I drank coffee, it was an Americano, and I never added sugar. Why? Because I put an extra shot of espresso in it. Of course, I wanted to use it to wake up, because back then I knew how to sleep naturally.
A sugar-free Starbucks drink. All right. Bismillah. You have to try that.
No, thank you. I kind of like drinks that have flavour and don't besmirch the other items within it.
So, in a venti cup, iced doppio espresso.
And shady, yeah. Don't besmirch the Italians. I know some people have said, "Oh, they're more relaxed now." I was like, "No, shut the fuck up. They're not. Don't try me."
So, 2 espressos over ice in a venti cup. 3 sugar-free vanilla pumps, 2 cinnamon dolce syrup, oat milk, and cinnamon powder. It's really good.
Anyone want to press X to douse on that? Because I kind of do, but I don't want to. I'm going to move that out of the way before I knock it accidentally. There we go. Oh, is my candle burnt out? Oh no, that's alright. That one's gonna be fine. Okay, we're good. We've got Hi Stina, hope you're well. Let's continue.
And for breakfast, since they don't have bacon in these,
Hi
some
Tracy.
potato chive, egg bites. Or no, yeah. Yum. Potato chive egg bites. I know it's hard to see because the sun's right in my face, but that's what they look like.
Only because the sun's reflecting off your face. Although I do love that because you've got food in front of you, the filters are mostly being applied to the food, not your face. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm going to enjoy these on the hour-long drive to Ottawa. Let's go.
I don't like eating and driving. I think you're uncultured. I'm just going to say one thing. While I am going to throw some shade at some of the stuff she does in these videos, I am impressed that she does more in this than she's done any other time she's been in Q8. And that includes the crappy holiday stuff or going out to supermarkets or to markets in general. This is vastly more entertaining than anything Amber's done. But gets nowhere near the viewership Amber gets.
Man, I just filled the tank. It had a quarter of gas left, so I filled it and it was $60. As opposed to the like $12 it costs in Kuwait, apparently, you know?
Well, it's nearer the source. It's not much of a flex, by the way, it costing so little over there, considering how much it's costing you to go back and forward.
Still fill the tank there. It doesn't cost much. Little things like that I miss about Kuwait, you know?
You wait until the money starts to dry up, when people start to continually push the renewable stuff, and then oil becomes less desirable. In that respect, anyway. Many countries are going to fall behind.
More than anything, of course, I miss my family there right now, but...
What family? At best, you have a hamster and a cat, and a manservant. You have nothing there. You don't have anything you care about. The fact you're only going back there because you desperately want people to believe that that is your life. It's not a life. You're only there because the haters are unwilling to go there to hassle you. You know this. You're only going there because you genuinely want them to believe that you live some amazeballs life. I can't wait for you to claim you're going to go on your Hajj. I can't wait for you to bullshit your way through that one.
I'm enjoying my time with my family here, and I'm not going to be here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Full rimmer.
So, yes, let's be positive. Positive vibes. Ringing in the new year with positive vibes. I'm telling you, it makes such a difference in life.
Did you know?
I am telling you.
Arnold Rimmer will never need a Zimmer.
That's a video for another time. Yes, preachy video incoming. All right, let's go.
What preachy video incoming?
So our first shop stop of the day was an Islamic store that has hijabs. I got my first hijab from here, actually, and I really like this store. They have good deals on hijabs. They also...
Basically, you were too lazy to buy yourself a snood and a beanie and decided to wear hijab instead. At this point, you may as well wear a snood and a hijab, a beanie, sorry, because you might find it a bit warmer for you.
Also have all kinds of Qurans, Islamic texts, so they have a ton.
None of which you've read because they haven't written it in crayon for you.
Of those, as well as prayer beads and various
Careful, we all know what she really uses those for.
Islamic decorations for the home. So I picked up a few hijabs, and that's pretty much all I got though. But I got some really nice colors. Yes. Oh, actually, I did pick up this halal nail polish. Now, some people disagree with it, but it's supposed to be voodoo friendly because it's supposed to be permeable to oxygen and water. And yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm using it. I love.
Ah, now we get the real Chantal. There it is. Because the filters are on the hand. I wish I could be asked to zoom in, because it looks like your teeth are stuck to your gums. Yeah. That's where you show your age. Thank you, Chantal. I appreciate that. It took a while.
Love it.
By the way, the one thing you can say about if your face doesn't show your age as much, the one thing that does show your age,
I don't know. I'm using it. I love it.
Is your hands. Like, her face does show her age a little bit here, but the hands give it away completely. That stress in the skin there, that's age. By the way, I would argue that's enhanced age because her hands shouldn't look that old.
All right, and it's lunchtime, and I am having one of my favorite shawarma places in Ottawa, Shawarma Station, and it's kind of like a Subway.
I know in the chat, Ola, you mentioned shawarma is disgusting. There is a YouTube channel called Shelby. They're in Canada, and they do shawarma. And I would be tempted to try it one day. I would like to, but that means going to Canada to try their one. I'm not really a kebab person, though. I don't eat takeout that much. On New Year's Eve, I was tempted to buy Chinese food or a kebab. I just couldn't be asked. I think I did... I don't know what I did in the end. I did something. I don't remember what. I will admit, the whole kebab thing, tempting from time to time, but there's a lot of kebab places now. So now I just... no, I don't know. I'll stick to my porridge and other boring foods.
Of shawarma, you get to pick and choose all of these delicious toppings. Look at all the pickles, and one of my favorite things are the grilled leaves, of course.
Fair play.
So yeah, I ended up getting a chicken shawarma, and look at these falafels, how huge they are. This wonderful falafel plate.
Is that what falafel is? I've always wanted to try falafel. I don't know what it is. She doesn't know the difference between act, cosplay, VR, IRL. Don't forget LARP. Door is always open when you want to visit. Oh, thank you, Bri. I appreciate that. Maybe one day. I'm just lazy. That's what it is. It's like my dad wants to do a video, not worth a cork from his boat. I'm down for it, but I don't want to be there too long. Maybe 2 days at most. Go there, stay for one full day, come back the next day. So, like, go on a Friday, come back on a Sunday, that kind of thing. Falafel is king. It's chickpeas, is it? I've always wanted to try. I will admit, I don't care for cold salad. I will admit I hate cold salad. I hate all cold salad. Straight up. I can't stand the crunch. It pisses me off. Get rid of it. But I'll happily try falafel. Happily. Hi, Warsmith again. If I haven't said it to you, I think
it is humongous. You can get like 2 to 3 meals out of that. So here's my chicken shawarma. And I got a
meal for one.
Combo that comes with roasted potatoes with garlic or toom. And I got some warak inab, of course, and I took the leftovers home. But basically what I get on my pita...
Leftovers, you say? Okay.
Here, shawarma pita is the chicken, lettuce, tomato, onion, turnips, pickles, tabbouleh, and yeah, that's about it. But it's very, very delicious. Oh yeah, and garlic and hummus, I should say as well.
Hang on. I thought she was shopping on her own. Who held that camera for her? Don't tell me she asked the staff or a passerby to do it. Did her mother go with her, but I didn't notice? Because she was in the driver's seat and the camera was sort of positioned in a way that looked like it was being held. If she got a member of staff to hold her camera, that's cringe.
A trip to Canada would not be a trip to Canada for me if I don't hit up Farm Boy at least once.
I don't know what Farm Boy is, but for me, if Chantal's going to Canada, the one thing I would think that she would have to hit up would be Nashi's, right? That'll be feed me 5 days. I think I'd get 2 to 3 days out of it. Maybe 2, because I'm a lot taller and broader. Also, I eat. I work out a lot, so it doesn't matter to me. Mini stand. So yes, but that okay. So for this to make sense, when she was eating, here, watch the camera movement.
Tomato, onion, turnips, pickles, tabbouleh,
right.
And
that camera's not.
Yeah, that's about
there
it.
You go.
But it's very, very delicious.
The camera's
yeah,
moving.
Garlic and hummus,
See?
I should say as well.
So to me, that means somebody was holding it for her. Yeah. Oh right, they're not year round. Fair play. I didn't know that. Uncle Phyllis. That makes more sense. It was Uncle Phyllis. Okay. I didn't know there was another relative in the car.
To Canada would not be a trip to Canada for me if I don't hit up Farm Boy at least once. One of my favorite stores. It's like a farm fresh type of store. Everything there is delicious.
This is the thing. I've never heard Chantal mention this farm place before. I've never. So I'm kind of curious why it never got much of a mention in older content. Or Farm Boy, sorry. So I'm a bit curious here.
And fresh. I mean, what more can I say? That's my favorite word, but it's true. It's a store full of fresh things. Breads, cheeses, deli meats. I wanted to get some smoked turkey deli meat that was on special to make some sandwiches. And just look at how big these pickles...
Is it halal, though?
Aren't they delicious looking?
No, pickles are not delicious looking. No. You silly bish. And yes, I know the waddle. I eat all day long, Stina. Provide fresh stuff. Yeah, she must be Cypher. Trader Joe's. Oh, is it?
Store for good time's sake, and ended up getting some Swiss cheese, some cheese buns, just some things like that, lettuce, tomato, so on and so forth.
You didn't get the meat because it's not halal, didn't you?
Alright guys, the end of the vlog is here. So I'm going to leave you with...
That's an 8-minute video. That was the vlog. Now there's one more called The Best Poutine, I assume it's how you pronounce it, in Cornwall, Ontario, Mukbang, and Airplane Drama. Right. Mostly likes here, look. She doesn't get many dislikes on these videos. What's going on? Although the video views are terrible. Are you eating on top of a garbage can? Is it halal? Can't be the best when they don't even use cheese curds. So I'm not a poutine person. I'm not Canadian. Don't really care. I'm not going to say, oh, fight me, I think it's crap. No, because I don't think it's crap. It's just not. No, I'm not interested. But I'm interested to see how Chantal, a Canadian, treats this. Best poutine in Cornwall. Although I would say, if she's saying in Cornwall, she's basing it on that Cornwall, not UK, because Cornwall here makes the best pasties in the world. Oh, shut up. It looks like slop. We'll get there. Don't you worry. Right, here it is.
Okay.
Whose home is she staying in, by the way? Do we know? Because this looks like some... I remember seeing a live stream from a different room or a different area, because I don't remember seeing couches in the back. This has to be somebody's home, and they've all been exiled, perhaps. So she could record her video. Although, what's the point, really? For those views, the effort she's put and releasing it in... Oh, fuck's sake, man. Releasing it, 19 hours ago, so she released it in January. That many views in January is nothing. I promise you it's nothing. Right. Oi!
Before we start this video, I have to show you this hand cream.
I thought that she and her mother weren't on good terms.
Oh my god. Hemp's, white gardenia, and coconut palm. It is like... it smells so good, and it's so moisturizing. If you've ever tried it, let me know, but...
No. Because I'm a man.
Hemp's is a really good brand, so... Just recommending that. Okay, I'm starving. So, I have a Diet Coke. Has a Santa on it. That's so cute. Okay, and we have...
But I thought you didn't do Christmas. Although I can believe you only went back to Canada not only for a visa run, but to collect your presents. Something which you in a live stream do in fact mention the gifts you got. Yes. That was quite funny. Hello, LeFlay. Hope you well. I haven't seen you in a while.
Mukbang set up right now.
Oh, you ordered poutine.
But, OMG. Alright, this is the legendary Poutine. Oh my gosh.
Wait.
It's legendary.
What did you call it? Poutine. Poutine. Did you really? Hang on. Let me just,
The legendary Poutine. Oh my gosh.
Poutine. Poutine. Is that how it's pronounced? Canadians, since I know the correct pronunciation and the French version, is that near enough, or is that inaccurate? Oh, I need to cough. Oh, I know it's a French word, but she said it wrong. She said it wrong. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Oh no, don't let that bother you, Meg. Don't. You're above this. Poutine. Oh, that's too funny. That's too good. I'm sorry. By the way, if any Canadian gets too offended, if you're from like Quebec, you don't count. Because you don't actually speak French. You speak a version of French, even the French disavow. Okay. Stop trying to be cute. Sorry, I need to drink water. I have a dry cough that's bothering me. Right. Right. Okay. I heard Poutine. Something I'm sure she's heard many a time in her life. Okay, right. Poutine. Okay, she's having some poutine. Brace yourselves. Oh, enjoy your leftover turkey curry. Hope it's delicious, Mark. I'm not surprised people went off on her. Anyone for that matter. But yeah, that's something. Yeah, I think it is Irish moonshine, honestly. Chips gravy with cheese.
Legendary.
Well, I'm gonna. If it's poutine, it's not cheese. It's and it's not curds. It's curds. Because we've got to balls up pronunciations, haven't we?
I'm telling you. Bismillah. Let me get a bite for you. I'm telling you.
Telling me what? Someone smushed an entire dish into a metal tray and sent it to you. It makes a squelchy noise.
Beauty bite. It's messy.
How many chews was that?
All right, guys. I'm in Canada. Poutine is land. You know, like it's Canada.
But even the caption says puts in. Amazing. Count the bites, by the way. Hi, Em, by the way. Hope you're well.
Poutine land, basically. Big bite for you. And Cornwall has the best pizza and poutine, I'm telling you.
Have you considered being less you and eating like a proper person? Because that dish, I know the angle isn't helping here, but it's quite wide.
At least this place. So, and yes, this is a small. So I
Honestly,
maybe 'cause the
Tracy,
camera angle is
cultural
so close,
exchange.
but oh boy, hold on.
Oh, it actually is quite wide. Oh wow, you're eating a massive amount of it. Okay, cool. I feel like I'm learning. Oh, I thought you were going to show us your Christmas presents, even though you don't celebrate.
I forgot the lights. All right, so I want to tell you a bit about like my travel experience.
Why? No one cares. I mean, I'm going to base it on your views and say that definitely no one cares. Although you get more like to dislike than Amber ever has, so I guess it's not too bad for you. That's not a small. That is
The Grinch. And
that meal can't be a small. I'm sorry. Nah. Because when she leaned in, it was almost as wide as her shoulders.
I thought it'd be a good topic for her. And eat with me at the same time. There's one story like I wanted to know. You ever hear of like, I think it's a subreddit, Am I the A-hole? And people ask.
Oh, I like those stories because it invariably ends up with someone being like the a-hole. I know. Imagine my shock.
Who was the person in the wrong? Who was the person being the jerk in the situation? So there
Usually the person telling the story.
was an incident on the plane that reminded me of this. And so,
Right. She did not chew that at all. She vaguely moved it and then just swallowed it. That is a bevo thing. Okay? I think I know that there are certain foods you can just swallow. I get it. But what is the point of buying such a dish if you're not gonna eat it? Because your body has to still find a way to digest it. The only thing getting a workout here are the acids in your stomach.
I thought I would ask you guys what your opinion is on it. Oh my gosh. The gravy is special here because it's like a homemade chicken gravy. It's very peppery. It's unlike any gravy I've ever tasted. Their gravy is very unique. It's tasted the same. It's the same recipe since I was in elementary school. And this is a pizzeria owned by a previous schoolmate, one of my good friends as a child.
I bet they're not your friend anymore.
Her mom and dad were Greek and they owned a restaurant. They owned Louis, and sadly the mother passed away. She was a very, very kind woman. And the dad, just this really small Greek guy, but he's so friendly, and he still works in the back with
Boring. So, does anyone think that when the camera is off, Chantal takes her cosplay off and then just sort of chills out on the couch and just lounges about, thinking about how she can continue her charade? Yeah. Her mum sat there like, I couldn't be, more disappointed in you as a child, perhaps, hopefully, chastising her for this.
the people cooking. So, all those years, the recipe for the gravy has never changed. The decor in the place has hardly changed. It looks run down, but it's like the best food. And I remember a kid in elementary being like,
I just want to point out, by the way, this is sped up 1.5, is it? And she speaks as if she's a normal person, right? If I reduce the speed, this gets worse.
You know why the cheese is so good? It's shredded cheese, which is not traditional Poutine cheese. Usually they use cheese curds, but
honestly, fed goose,
a kid came up to me and told me one time, you know why the Poutine is... It was legendary in school. It would be, you know...
Oh, thank you for being here, Shirk.
The legendary Poutine in school, and kids would pass around the rumor that the cheese came from...
It's not puts in. Stop it.
From the mafia. So I'm gonna enjoy my mafia cheese. But yeah, I was on the plane, and everyone was embarking, you know, like getting on the plane. Boarding, sorry. And
your teeth look like they've been stuck into your mouth. The front two especially.
Sitting down in my seat, people were still coming in, and this one guy was trying to look for... Everyone scrambles to try to look for an overhead space, right? I mean, I don't rush to the plane.
You can't rush to the plane, Chantal. At your walking speed, if you want to compare it to anything, it can give you a head start like the hobbits at the final battle in Return of the King, but invariably, literally everyone can get in front of you. You'll be given the most if you wasn't fact you had a booked seat, you'd be given the most unpopular seat. You'd get the one right in the middle of the plane, right in the middle, right near no bathroom either. You'd have the most unpopular seat. So you're lucky it's booked.
Other than for that reason, you know, everyone's rushing to board, and people are like, "Why are you rushing?" Because, you know, you have an assigned seat. It's not going to go anywhere. No, it's not the seats people are fighting for. It's the overhead compartment space. It's very hard, you know. It's a pain, kind of, if it gets too full.
Can you reach it?
To find somewhere to put your bags. So there's this guy that...
I guess it's worse if you can't put it on your lap because your belly's on it.
Was trying to find somewhere for his suitcase, and he wasn't really paying much attention, but he was, you know, trying to load his suitcase somewhere, so he was dealing with that.
Honestly, someone needs to make a compilation of RKOs at a buffet, but instead of Randy Orton, it's Chantal's face on Randy Orton's body.
In the meantime, a woman, kind of looking impatient, holding her infant son.
I have a question. This might be a bit harsh, but based on the fact she barely chooses, does this count as being a throat goat? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that one. Newest close-up of her teeth. You mean the two fake ones at the front? Yeah, I've seen it. I'm just going to quickly tab out, because I had put myself in a VC on Discord. I was going to see if Leona would join us this evening. Oh, she's not here yet. Okay. Very well. We'll continue.
Who was crying, was right behind him, came up behind him, waited for a few seconds, and then was like, "Excuse me, can you let us pass?" Like, in kind of in a rude way.
Hi, Judas. You turned your mic settings up, haven't you? So we have to hear all the sounds.
Ooh, Diet Coke is hitting right now.
Is it because it's not Diet Coke at all, and Diet Coke is in fact a lie?
And the guy was like, "Wow, what do you think I'm doing there? You think I'm having a holiday? You think I'm having fun?"
Your story's amazing.
And
oh yeah,
Hi, Buster.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Buster.
There we go.
You
Yeah,
got the bathroom?
Warhammer shorts are mostly on my feed here.
I'm kind of Buster sitting right now, so I don't know if he's gonna like go to the door if he has to go to the bathroom, but
I like the dog. Can we stand Buster here, please? We stand Buster.
Buster, hi, buddy. You need to go bathroom?
He does not care about you in the slightest. We stand Buster here.
I don't know about dogs. I'm not from like. What do you want? Okay. Anyway,
I'm not surprised you don't really do dogs. You barely understand cats. Now that's the look of somebody, although I don't think you have in this video, but that's the look of somebody who's taken. By the way, now look at her front two teeth and notice the coloration difference from the rest of the teeth. And that's why I believe those front two teeth are fake. Because they just don't, they're out of place. They really are. I know you can say, oh, but some age differently. Don't be that person. Let the joke go, okay? And I think I play. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that's possible. What's that pen? Oh, yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, it's chips.
he doesn't like me either, so. Hi, buddy. You have to go.
Imagine my shark, you smeghead.
You have to go pee-pee? You have to go pee-pee?
Just melded with plaque.
It's
Honestly,
not for long, only like an hour.
I can agree with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 chews.
Anyway.
Okay, we're improving.
Hi, buddy. We have to go bathroom. Anyway, so
Does he have to go to the bathroom? Ignores him and goes back to food.
then the woman says, "Well, you should let us pass."
So it's I would say, Dessa, it's a cultural thing in Canada. It's not for us. You know, until we try it, we can't really judge too harshly. Because looks, like, take a lot of Indian dishes. A lot of them look terrible. They really do. You can't deny it. Presentation on some is key. The ones that don't look the best usually taste the best, though. And it's very important. Hi, Metal Mama Sue. Hope you're well. You have to, like, accept that appearances are always going to be right. In this one, I think this is doing Poutine dirty. Because I've seen alternative versions that look better. Hell, I think even Nada's version looked better than this. And I've seen his Poutine version as well. It looked better than this. But that's because hers is served as a takeaway.
And then do the suitcase. Like, you know, and then I heard them kind of arguing after that. Like, she's like, "I have a kid," you know, and he's like, "I know." And then that's kind of just where they stopped arguing, but I'm fine.
Dwagon, she is eating poutine that she's called Poutine. Because she's decided to be pretentious about the pronunciation and completely balls it up. In the past, she's outright said Poutine. But now she's decided she is, yeah. Definitely the wrong cheese, from what I've seen, yes. And yeah, her story makes no sense.
Arguments can erupt on planes. You know, like the reclining, to recline or not recline. And hold on, I think he wants to.
And yeah, Helen, yeah. By the way, just to be clear, I love Indian food. I love curry. Honestly, I will eat curry happily. Last one I had was a chicken makhani. I was very happy. Okay, came with some mango chutney. I put that straight in the curry and stirred that in there. I was so happy. Okay, but it has to look the part. Yeah, my friend David had katsu, and it didn't look as appetizing. But again, it's that presentation that's key. This is how you make poutine look terrible. Yeah? This is done dirty, because this is just served in this. If she'd done it... Actually, no, I'm going to go into... Again, I don't eat poutine. I've never had it, so I'm not going to say how it should be presented. That just looks wrong. It looks like someone took a dump in a container and sold it to her.
He's giving me the guiltiest look.
Probably because he can tell you're not a dog person.
No! He's like... Buster?
We stand Buster. Hang on, are you focusing? There we go. We stand Buster, because that dog looks cool. He looks like he wants to bite you, and we support it.
I don't know how you dog owners do it, man.
Easily. Because... And just the thing, if you're a dog owner, tell me how you deal with your dog. My dog refuses to walk on the grass to get up here. So I carry her like a baby. You listen to those videos of people with their cats talking about how their cats are derpy as feck? Yeah? My dog's the same. I can hold her the same way, and the entire time her tail is waggling. She just loves it. She's 13 this year. She doesn't care. Right now she's asleep next to me with a belly full of treats. And I mean full, because she had a lot. Right? She a queen. She sleeps on a bed right next to me on the floor on a blankie. I need to get a new blanket, though. I did replace it earlier, but I need to get another one. But yeah, no, it's not difficult. Dogs are easier to deal with than cats, because cats are... They're not as needy, majority-wise. They're not. But for you, it's easier to deal with a cat, because cats are there, but they're not really interested as much in you, whereas dogs are companions and are always there for you. And yeah, Buster definitely hates Foodie. And yeah, she's the queen. 100%. Lady Lizzie, Wizzy Woo, Plumpy, she is queen.
I'm a cat person any day.
Fat. Change the C for an F. Joshua, thank you very much for the donation. That's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much. How do I like that? Oi, let me like it. It won't let me. Hang on. Let me just Can I go like that? There we go. Go here for a second so I can go and give that the approval. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I'm going to see if Leona's back yet. No, she's gone offline. Okay, never mind. Let us continue. Here. Here? Here. There we are. Right. Back to the puts in.
Anyways.
Thank you, Joshua, again. That's really kind of you.
Problems arise on planes from these unwritten social rules. You ever notice that? Like,
I know. I'm sorry, Orla. I'm just... Yeah. I'm tired. Thank you again.
What's the rule for reclining, for example? You know, it's people... There's this unwritten social rule that you don't recline during meal service. You don't recline if the person is kind of, you know, going to be suffocated by it. You feel bad to recline, even though when you're right, your chair does recline. You know, so there's arguments about that. Now, for this situation as well...
What was the point of this story, by the way? Can anyone remember? Because I've kind of lost the original plot. Oh, welcome back, Leona. Cats just stare from afar. Yeah, so I have in my bedroom right now, there are 4 cats, so 3 actually, sleeping on my bed. On Christmas Day, I had a headache, and they were on my bed. I decided to use my desk chair to lean on instead of my bed, so that they could sleep on my bed uninterrupted. Because, you know, they wanted to sleep, and I didn't want to interrupt them. Right? I don't know if they ever have points. Presentations, everything, foods. Very true, Shady. What I'll do, Leona, if you want to hang out, yeah, or join me, which I'd love, I'm going to get to the end of this video. We're going to look at one of our live streams. You can help me then.
In a way, I was thinking, who's in the right? Because technically, I see both sides, you know?
No. No, you don't.
To me, it depends. I think you should hurry and put your luggage up. If you're holding up a whole line of people, you should move aside.
Hi,
and
Revy.
Given that she had a kid, I get it. But at the same time,
I think she knows what she wants to say, but she gets so engrossed in the food. Sorry, dry cough. And engrossed in this hyper-focusing on other details, she loses track of what she's saying. And I do that from time to time, so I kind of get that. But I find a way usually to bring it back. She doesn't. Or somebody else helps me.
she should have been nicer about it. Like, could you please move aside?
3 chews and a swallow. Throat goat.
I've noticed that sometimes what you say is not as important as how you say it. So,
I'm so
and
sorry.
I love that because I have a poor delivery sometimes.
Is that from Uber, Deliveroo, Uber Eats, or is that your ability to convey points that you've always failed at, even when you're calm and do it in video form?
With what I want to say. You guys know that. So I'm trying to be a nicer person and deliver my message in a nicer way, because people, the minute you become defensive
Hi, K-Shell.
or snappy or rude, people tend to listen less to what you have to say.
I mean, they listen to you. Really cough, really. I'm not guzzling more water because that. You can fuck off. In this, you have a slight point. But the problem you have, Chantal, is that you actually generate more attention when you let go. And that's why you do it. It's why you then delete it, because you've gotten what you needed from it. That was more attention. But then when you delete all the content, you lose all the passive income and views that then go to, for example, FFG, who has, I think she has responded to the entire of a stream that you've privated because they downloaded it. I've had plenty of water, that's the problem. It's just a dry cough. There's nothing I can do about it. I have to endure this, sadly, and I do apologise for any irritation caused to anyone watching. And that's true, Leona.
So it's a really big deal.
Oh, Ola. Anyone who has to take a kid, dependent, should in theory get priority boarding on a plane. You give them a little bit of extra consideration. That does not mean coddling. I firmly believe in Thunderdome. Everyone enters, but only one person leaves. children included. I'm kidding, of course. And yes, the stupidity is quite something, isn't it, Rebecca? Hi, Zamizi. Hope you're well. Oh. There we go.
I'm going to definitely be saving some of this because...
Doubt. Because you're gonna send it.
It is quite salty, and I love salt, but it's salty and... Babe.
Fam, you're doing like 3 chews after you wiggle it. The thing is, if you notice how she chews, she doesn't really chew. She more brushes the food over her teeth and then swallows.
And
she wiggles her jaw from side to side when she does that.
To get sick of it a bit.
It's Emma. It's Poutine. Yeah, she's eating some good old fashioned Canadian Poutine.
So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Who's in the wrong?
You, because you told us the story.
The guy, the woman, both.
Honestly, tons of health issues, and Bort has been
I just
ready.
wanted
I'm
to
with
show
you
you
on that.
One of the things I crave
And yeah, Shady,
so
half.
much about this food, what foods I usually eat here, and
All the stuff you can't get in Kuwait because they don't know how to make it the way you would want it. Because you want it to look the same way going in as it does coming out.
I will admit, a part of me struggles with returning to Canada for trips.
Is that because you know damn well you've got the anxiety of sorting out your visa and then the money you have to put into flying back?
Because I have all that comfort food I think of when I come back.
Based on the fact you've gotten heavier since you went to Kuwait, I think you have plenty of comfort food. It's just the comfort food you have over there involves lots of chicken royales. Whereas over here you have more what is dubbed variety and comes with the added bonus of edibles, like the food.
What I'm trying to do is not overdo it. Enjoy the pleasures I have, with food here, but just try to control myself. That's neither here nor there. It's not the topic of today's video, but yeah, anyway, I digress.
I feel like the topic of the video was lost because of what you presented to us as your food. Again, presentation is key if something doesn't look great. Problem is, this is served in what I usually see people put salad in and they stick this on top of it of like a pizza box, Oh, Shady Lane, thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. She has no control, very true. And Cypher, not overdo it when she's like basically, yeah, honestly. She basically is. Her live streams gave her away on that. We'll get to one of those in a moment, don't worry.
So, yeah, I'm going to put the rest of this away. For
Doubt. Oh, Shady Lane, thank you so much. Oh, thank you very much. That's really kind of you. Hi, Verity. I really appreciate all the gifted memberships there. That's really kind. Oh, today's a good day. I could buy nashies.
later. And I just want to show you, like I said, some restaurants, some foods that are, good memories for me, back home here. And there's a lot.
You realise you only show us one. This one. And at this point, this is released. You're already back in Kuwait. It might be that stuff, Orla. It may well be. Problem she has is, it's only stopping her from getting any heavier. Thing is, if she's willing to keep spending all this money on border hops and visas, she probably could afford semaglutide. And she'd fail that as well. Why? Because much like any other prescription medication she's taken, or non-prescribed, she just takes too much.
A lot of really good restaurants that I want to show you.
Honestly, I've got good pause game.
So, yeah. But let me know your thoughts below about the plane situation. I was wondering, I said, what, I'm going to ask the Beezers that, because I'm curious to see what you guys think. There's a lot of these weird...
You realise the majority of your Beezers are actually haters of the world. So, what are your Beezers really? Do your haters want to be called that? Because I'm not convinced.
Social situations on the plane, it's like... There's just so much going on a plane, and the social part of it is, spending 13 and a half hours with people all crammed into a sardine can, a tube in the sky. You got to, there's social rules you got to just kind of follow. Some are written, some are not, So it's just an interesting experience for sure. I overall had a pretty. It wasn't bad. It wasn't, you know, too stressful.
So I was trying to catch it because she's doing something strange with her nose and it's catching my eye. And I still have no idea what she's saying, but I'm looking at her food and I'm just thinking, nah.
And I had the 2 seats. I think from now on, I'm going to get 2 seats because,
yeah, the way home was 1 seat only. I'm very sorry to hear that. I would say F in the chat, but no one wants to give you that.
You know, it's just, even if I were thin and I didn't need the extra room wouldn't be nicer. Even if you're thin, I think everyone likes having a seat free beside them. You don't like sitting beside a stranger elbow to elbow for 13 and a half hours on a plane. You know, it's just, if you have an extra seat beside you.
Oh, does the artisan? If your boyfriend's listening, I approve. It is your duty as boyfriend to aggravate your partner by saying this. You must get it right. When they rest and they're in the deep slumber of REM cycle, just get right up to their ear. Instead of putting on a guitar and turning up to 11, you just go as loudly as you can.
You just have more room. You have more comfort to just spread out a bit more, and you don't have to be neck and neck with someone, and it's just more pleasurable.
Words I've only ever heard you associate with food. And Shady, teeth. Yeah, her teeth. There's definitely something wrong with the front too, because the rest look bleached. They don't. That could be plaque, as earlier mentioned in the chat.
I don't know. Unless you really love sitting beside someone, but I think most people like to have that extra privacy too. So.
Yeah, I can imagine your husband's the same way, which is why he doesn't live with you. He probably lives with his actual wife.
Yeah, but overall, I had a pretty good experience this time. I am like tired from the time changes and just blah blah blah, but I don't feel like I've been hit by a truck. You know, I wore compression socks on the plane, so I wasn't worried too much about sitting for that long and getting blood clots or things. But I overall had a pretty good trip, and it was probably one of the better trips.
I doubt that. Now, do us a favour and show us how you really eat poutine. Sorry, poutine!
In terms of stress. And I didn't have that long of a layover in Doha this time. By the time I got to my gate, that was it. They were boarding. So I didn't have very long at all in between.
Hurrah.
So,
oh, yeah, you got to say that right.
I guess that's about it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you love Poutine. If you're from the area, let me...
Sorry, what was it called again? Poutine. Okay. I feel like she's trying to say putts and then in. She just completely screwed it up. I understand where you're getting the pronunciation from. I really do. But you're still getting it wrong.
Let me know if you love this Poutine. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Oh, shut up. I like the video replayed itself. Just the thing though with the where's my mouse gone? There it is. Right. This stuff. Yeah. There. Yeah. It looks like trash, and I think it tasted like that, which is why you swallowed it so quickly. Yeah. It's Poutine. Yeah. Poutine. Honestly, the flay. Yeah, there's no S in Poutine. I know. It's tragic, isn't it, really? Just to see this mess. Right, I'm going to go over here. Here. I'm going to go over to Discord. Change my settings to make sure I can hear. Headphones, oh good.
No. No.
Wahahaha. Right, are you as loud? Speak up a little?
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
Just in case anyone hasn't, I don't think I've had you on this channel before, have I?
I think it was a while back if I was.
Okay, this is Leona. Say hi.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hi, everyone. No. Behave.
Leona helps me compile end of year stuff because I can't be asked. I'm too lazy. Yeah. I will screen share. Let's use the settings. I'll screen share with you.
Okay. Okay.
Screen share. That one. Yeah, best poutine.
Hi, Shady.
Sorry,
Hey,
the best Poutine. we have 2 streams that she's done since getting back. Now, one's called I Love Kuwait, and the other is called I Got Served. But that's not the original title of it. It was called something else. What was it called, Leona?
Oh shoot, what was it?
It's on the
Which
work
one?
server. It's
Yes.
in the Foodie Beauty
Since
tab.
she changed the name of 2 of them.
Well, she
The
changed
I Got Served
I Got
one-
Served one's the one that matters. The I Love Kuwait one we don't care about.
Okay. Hold on, I'll tell you what it was. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I
It's
figured,
right here.
I figured you'd have access to it, to be honest. Oh, you like the thumbnail? Yeah, that took me about 10
I have
seconds.
it, it's right here. Give me just a second. It
go
was,
on.
it was jet lagged.
Right, there you go. So I'm glad you like the thumbnail. There are 4 things I've done to it. Her eyes, because I tried to erase her eyes, I couldn't do it properly, so I went, screw it, I'm going to do red. I went with a boogie and a booger in her nose. I blacked out one of her teeth and then fucked it. And then I wrote haram on her forehead.
Yes, you did.
I contoured it as well to curve with her hijab. Sorry, her cosplay. You're all welcome. Right, so anyway,
Cosplay, yes.
I would go with I Love Kuwait, but no. No.
Oh, that one's got the fun dance in it. Don't you want to see the dance?
Okay.
Victoria.
It looks like there's some
Oh,
movement.
Yes, hi,
thank you,
everyone.
Boogie Underground.
Hold on a second, I found
Thank
some.
you so
There was
much.
some movement somewhere.
Scram, Kelsey. Yeah, I knew Kelsey was a weirdo.
Does it not show the most
There we
played
go.
part?
Nope.
This when I got home.
Here we go.
I was
Here we
gonna
go, here we
kiss
go,
the
here we go.
I
ground.
scrolled across and found it.
I love Kuwait.
She runs better than Amber.
I love Kuwait.
Well, she is
I love
smaller
Kuwait.
somewhat than Amber.
I love Kuwait.
Oh, well, she's only moving like 3 steps though, so she's doing Amy's life journey workout. Okay.
Yep.
I'm assuming the wooden spoon's hidden somewhere so she can spank her man-child.
Possibly.
Okay. What are you doing on the treadmill?
Fam, it looks like you're wearing skin-tight clothing.
Uh,
You're not exercising, you fat
Eh.
loaf.
Oh, hang on, did I not
Just a hike.
change?
Look
Hang
at
on.
her.
I forgot,
hike up.
I forgot to change back to the screen. I'm sorry. I'll go
Oh
back.
no, they're
We do.
missing.
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
go.
sorry.
Sorry. Oh my god, I had the best
Hold on,
face
here
on
we
the
play
screen.
it.
I had the best face on the screen.
Oh,
It
geez.
looks so good.
Yikes.
Sorry. I'll bring it back. We get to see her run again. We'll see her run again.
Ellen gifted 10? Ellen!
Wait, people are gifting her shit?
Oh, Ellen, thank you.
Stop
yes.
encouraging her.
Ready, set.
They won't.
I'm gonna
People
do
like
it.
Poke
Stop
Bear
encouraging
or
her.
Pig
Oh, here we
or
go. Here's the
Hacker,
done. Here's the
whichever.
run.
I
Here's the
wanted to
run.
do this when I got home. I was gonna
Okay.
kiss the ground, but I love Kuwait. I love Kuwait. I love Kuwait. I love Kuwait.
You don't.
Does she have tiers on her memberships, or is it just a one level? She has multi, doesn't she?
Oh, hold on, I'll look.
I think she has multi, doesn't she? I would check, but I actually
She
can't see it on
might.
my.
I
I
can look it
can't.
up real fast.
I don't have access
No,
to it on my side,
I've-
so I can't see.
I've already got it up, so.
Normally, there's join next to
Well,
subscribe. I don't see it.
I told you why you don't see it.
Why is that? Go on. Tell me why I don't see it.
She's banned you. You've been blocked, or whatever it is on YouTube they call it. You've been hidden from the channel. She has 2 tiers, a $4.99 and a $2.99.
There you
I
go.
told you, you've been hidden from her channel. That's why you can't find her.
Alright, I've left a comment. I've been very civil about this.
Get it. Oh god, give it a minute and I'll look and see if I can see it. Oh god, check that. Yeah, she has Loyalty Beezer Club, which is $4.99, and Very Important Beezers that are $2.99. Those are her
I
membership
don't think
tiers.
I charge. Do I charge that much on mine? I don't think I do.
You did charge $1.99, is what yours used to be.
I don't think I charge much more than that, do I?
On this channel, on Moisky Live, it's $1.99. You only have 1 tier.
Yeah, I don't.
On
I don't.
Omegon,
I think I have a
think
few
the
on.
same on Omegon.
Yeah, I don't. Dry cough. I'm so sorry.
No, remember, you were gonna take it off the main channel, and you just hadn't got around to it because you didn't originally have 3 tiers. You've got 3 tiers on the Omegon channel now.
Do I? I'll fix that.
Yeah, you told me That's my bad for not reminding you. I'm a bad secretary. Because you used to only have the $1.99, and somehow YouTube upped you to 2 other tiers.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, because that was bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bullshit, because you found out during a stream, and you were not happy.
No, I'm not. I don't like ripping off my... Just so you understand here, I really don't like the idea of ripping anyone off. I can't offer too much, so 1 tier makes more sense to me. You know, it's like being a patron to me. And based on what I receive from a $1.99 membership, you're basically a $1 patron. Which is fine for me, to be honest, because it's all support. I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah. Yeah, because you said you don't want to have membership content, like special membership streams and stuff like that, so you said you wanted to keep it low. What video? That was the I Love Kuwait video you commented on?
Yes, I Love Kuwait live stream.
Hey.
Unblock me, you
It's not
uncultured
there.
Philistine.
She's hidden you from the channel.
You fat
Your
bitch!
comment is not there.
You
I
fat,
told you were hidden.
pig-swill living, stunted bish.
I swear, you guys, I just went and checked. His comment is not visible on her I Love Kuwait video.
I will save my words for Twitter because I'm allowed to be a bit more open there. Yes.
Save them for Twitter. Yep.
If you've seen what I've said
think-
about recent politicians and other fanatics, I refuse to hold back. I can't be asked anymore. I'm too old. I'm nearly 39. I'm allowed to be rude. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just kind of over it at this
What are you
point.
doing on the treadmill? You're not
More than
it's
you
just-
are.
it's re-
Sorry, she said, "What are you doing on the treadmill?" to a cat.
exercising, you fat
I
loaf.
know.
Look at her.
Give us the close up. Come on.
Thank you.
I don't need to see her butt.
And
Jesus.
print screen.
Oh God, let me get back into
Wait,
the
you.
screen share.
And
Um,
print screen.
No,
Bitch.
she either
Thank you, Ellen.
saw all the
Who
videos
got
you
them?
made in December on her,
Thank you,
or
everybody.
she found out you were commenting on Amberlynn Reed's videos, and that's why she hid you from her channel.
Tell us how you really feel. Moonface Pondu, honestly. I should be allowed to.
He
Gifted some.
I will never.
gives no Fs at this point.
I don't block people on my channel. I really don't. I don't.
He doesn't.
So I don't give a shit. I get negative comments. I don't care. I could make videos on that, but it's far too much effort. It means I then have to look at them and go, "Oh, you get time of day from me."
I still think you ought to make a short about it.
Ooh, don't scratch that.
I could, but it would just mean it would look like I'm being salty about something. So I don't think there's any way of doing it without it being considered that.
Because I don't see it salty. I see it
Sorry,
as
babe.
laughing
I'm
at somebody.
super hyper.
I'm with
Because
you on
I'm
that.
super happy.
Eh.
She's very happy.
Potato,
Can you
potato.
tell? By the way, you can tell she's happy.
Oh. Guess what?
Let me guess. They're gonna dent your nose like they usually do.
Usually dinner cheeks
Where is
too.
it? Dolce and Gabbana.
See, this is what I hate.
Did she get these for
She's had
Christmas?
sunglasses I love.
Did she get them for
Probably.
Christmas?
Like I like those.
The silly bitch. She doesn't celebrate Christmas, but she'll happily accept all the
Yeah.
gifts. I know she's not a Jehovah's
Yeah,
Witness,
because
but
she's a
honestly,
glutton.
you felt that in your soul.
Well, no,
I am
she's not
so
supposed-
sorry, then, Moonface. I'm aiming it solely at her, not you. Okay?
Aww.
Like, if you block me on your channel, I'm gonna call you that. Oh, she bought
she
those
bought
ages
those
ago.
ages
Ah,
ago?
Fair play. Fair play.
$400.
See, I like them. I
How
like the
much?
oversized sunglasses. That pisses me
Did
off.
she spent 400 on those?
Oh hell no!
400. My
I bought a pair
sunglasses.
very similar from Dollar General for $5.
My sunglasses are made by Duco and they cost 25 quid. I've used super glue to repair them
Hmm.
twice because I can't be asked to replace them because I like them. I do need to replace them, to be fair, but I refuse to
Oh, and-
because they're comfy.
Yeah, and as a female, I will comment on this. And the females in the chat can back me. Those sunglasses are not made for her face because
Yeah.
her cheeks hold them up too high.
Okay, yeah. So, I'm gonna have to cough again. I'll tell you in a minute. Right. My view. I've said this in the past with the Ray-Bans as well, because you saw the dents on the cheeks. Her face. She needs sunglasses either wrap around, like biker ones, or she has to wear smaller sunglasses, like a pair of glasses with those lenses that change in the light. Because she does wear glasses from time to time. She needs reactive lenses, I think. She's going for something that looks stylish. Problem is, because as you've pointed out, many did with the Ray-Bans last year, it just damages her face. Because it's not touching her nose. You can't see. There's no connection there to the bridge at all. It doesn't look right.
Nope.
I've tried wearing my mate David. He has reactive lenses. They're so thick he could actually read your thoughts. Now I've put them on once and they pinched my nose because I've not got a massive nose, but he's got a massive nose. But I've got a slightly wider nose because I've got a bigger head, right? But he has them set so where I couldn't even sit them on the bridge of my nose because they're so tight. Whereas mine would fall off his face because my nose is a little bit wider than his. But I don't have cheeks like hers. I have a very elephant man face. Yeah, so it doesn't really work the same way. But she's gone for style over substance and practicality here. Eye doctor get fitted. I'm with you on that. Nose pads. Ah, good point. You don't sound well. I'm somebody's problem. I'm okay. I promise. I've had an itchy dry cough all day today, and it's been pissing me off. Literally just that all day. Every time I've gone, every time I've laughed.
Very aggravated.
No, I'm fine. Every time I've laughed, I've ended up coughing, and it's pissed me off because there's nothing wrong. It's just the itch.
I've had the same problem. You know that since I've been sick. So.
Yeah, but you've been sick.
Mine was actual sick.
Yeah, exactly.
Though, yeah.
You were stricken.
Mine was actual.
You were
sickness,
stricken
so.
with the sickness. Oh,
Oh,
me to
I
your
was
leader.
nasty sick.
It is.
Subscribe because I
Moveface Pondu. I wish I could, but I've gone off whiskey for a week. I said I would not drink for a whole week to, because last week, Christmas week itself, that was very heavy, and I don't want to do that. Continuing with this though, because we've made no progress.
5 pounds over the holidays and watching you.
That's because you're not an alcoholic.
My willpower.
Anyway,
Not
yes.
yet.
Watching you eat for the last year, I lost 60 pounds.
There's time, don't
So
worry.
I guess thanks. Oh, cool. Whatever works, Texas Mom.
I love people in the chat basically like side swiping her by saying by watching you I lost weight. I love that.
The compliment she thinks it is.
Yeah, she's reading at face value because she needs the commentary so she can continue a discussion because she has nothing of substance to add.
Page 5! Glad you made it home safe and well, dude. Thank you, Page 5.
And I still say she's had Bell's
appreciate that.
palsy.
She possibly has. To be
What?
fair.
A very mild case of it, but still.
Oh, hello, cat.
Babe!
I like the cat.
Hello, Julia. The cat is precious. I just wish she didn't have the cat.
I would happily take that cat into my home.
Shaitan!
Right, now hit her
Julia,
in the head.
Savannah.
Julia does not like her.
we're all happy and... hello, everybody.
I don't know the rest of that word term.
Ah, quit picking your
McFly.
nose. Why does she pick her nose
She
all the time?
didn't put it in her mouth though. That's all that matters.
I look like, oh yes, I look like the fly.
It's extra calories. That's all it is.
Oh, shut up.
Nom 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 nom.
I will say I had my share of dill pickle dip. I ever have the Philadelphia dill
course you
pickle
did.
dip.
Yeah, I've not. Do you eat pickles, Leona?
No, I hate pickles, actually.
So I've never had pickle.
Have
But I'm
since
not.
I was a kid.
I'm not a fan. I like. Is pickle like gherkins in burgers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like gherkins.
There's different types. There's different type of pickles,
The,
but yeah.
the pickle thing has gotten quite popular. I'm not a fan. I've eaten pickled beetroot because that was quite. I was trying it for the first time. I didn't mind
no,
it.
I like that, yeah.
It was like a little. It was a zigzaggy shape. It was crinkle cut, and it just tasted fine. I've never had it before. But I don't really care for pickles. Yeah. Queen of fruit flies.
Yeah, I like pretty much anything else pickled except actual pickles. Don't like those.
Her favourite is pickled penis.
Hush.
Hey,
You
Ezra.
stop.
Thank you. Screenshot this. Health Razor. Hello. She's hyper like me. We do.
Hyper like you.
She's not. She's just sitting there, you dumbass.
That cat's more hyper than that cat. The cat is hyper in the same way you're hyper when you see food. There's a YouTube short I've seen a lot of recently of a bird, a little budgie, that does I like bacon pancakes. And it does a little dance. Yeah, that's the kind of dance I think she does when she sees food.
Be a big chubby girl.
Bacon pancakes. I like
Did you
bacon
miss Mom?
pancakes.
Don't you like
I actually do like bacon pancakes.
I do too. I make good.
Okay, let's
bacon
unpack my
pancakes,
suitcase. She looks for the flies.
Orla,
I got this pen.
quit talking sexy. That
You
just
like it?
sounds
From the
sexy right now,
bookstore.
Orla.
It was on sale.
Careful, Orla. She might put out for you.
Everything I bought is kind of on sale. Because you know how much deodorant is at shop?
Wait, she bought a pen. Are we about to get a Foodie Beauty journaling arc?
Possibly. Okay. She was about to say something, so let's point this.
If it's not on
She
sale?
stated, and I wish I had the clip. I think it might be in the tab. She stated years ago she doesn't like sweat. It's a genetic thing that's very, very rare. She claimed to have. Chat, is that not correct? Did she not say years ago she doesn't have to wear deodorant because she doesn't need it?
But she does sweat. Sweat glands.
She sweats. I'm talking underarms
Well,
and
okay,
stuff.
so she might say her underarms do not sweat because glands there malfunction, but she still generates sweat, which means she still generates odors, malodors, just not in that location.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact phrasing. I think the clip might be in the tab of her claiming she didn't need deodorant.
I could. No, she might wash a lot. No, I get it, right? I honestly think that problem she
Thank
has
you,
is right.
Otaku.
Based on what happened last year when she was out in the sun, the Ray-Bans, I can imagine that the reason that Salah was mocking her because he thought for a second, if I stand too close to her, she's going to smell like a wet market. Honestly, there's no way she doesn't reek, so she has to do something to look after herself. You can't use these expensive perfumes.
Yeah.
Like you can't hide bad odor under perfume. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to look after
No,
yourself.
because then it's just ass and perfume.
Wet market, yes. Hello, Espresso. Hope you're well.
Yeah, sorry.
Asian genetics.
Hi,
That's very
Espresso.
true. I'd heard that that's a very common thing with South Korean people, but then I've heard others say, actually, while true, they still smell. Odors aren't just generated from under your arms, after all.
Yeah.
$10? That's cute, eh?
Eh?
Okay.
She's got a pen, everyone.
And these, because no bidets in Canada.
You got a pen, and you're talking about like feminine wipes. That's fine. Firstly, you can't reach. Don't try us. A stick will be used, I guess. Or your husband, your caregiver will change your nappy. The pen though, I'm more interested with that. It looked cool. What are you going to use it for? Because
It's cute.
it's big enough for your hand. Tell me more.
Unless you install one, I guess.
Nothing. She's not going to use it for anything.
So that was in my bag.
And why does she show people personal hygiene
Couples
stuff? It's
vlogs,
gross.
yes. We have to work on that as a resolution.
Oh yeah, actually, that's a point. She got smellies for Christmas, didn't she?
Yeah, a lot of smelly.
She spoke about it. So you can say you don't, sweat or need deodorant, but clearly people disagreed with you. You stank.
Yeah.
Original Lizzie, feta
Thank you,
cheese.
Stank.
Hey everybody.
The cat does look
Okay,
mischievous.
so I have another carry-on. I had to get another suitcase.
The cat's very pretty.
I will donate to Chantel's channel for the cat to sit there and smack her in the face. Just while she's
Cat's
doing
done
it.
that before, I
Like,
think.
the cat just reach up and just start smacking her on top of her head. Really hard. That's a good pause. Prince Wayne.
Very good pause.
Because I went to Canada, I spent all that money just to go get Christmas gifts.
No, you didn't. You went all that way, not to just get your Christmas gifts. You went all that way to renew your fucking visa. Stop trying to tell everyone it wasn't a visa run. It was a visa run. You did the same thing last year in Thailand, and when you went there, you had to go a few months later on a visa run. So you made it into a holiday for the Chantel Salah or Salah Chantel YouTube channel. Like, Bish, don't try us.
Okay.
Hi, Fubar.
Okay, I'm going to play... Hey, Fubar, I'm going to play devil's advocate on that for a second, because I thought she had to stay somewhere longer than a week or two to renew the visa.
I think she did. I think the content she'd done
I think
was
she
really-
was there longer than we thought.
when she did do live streams in Canada, it was only a couple weeks into December. So I think the more recent content in Q8, the only stuff we've got are these two live streams.
True.
So I think she was there for about 3, maybe even 4 weeks, but 3 at most, really.
Okay, yeah.
So I think that I think she was there for 3 weeks. I do think though she should have stayed longer, and I stand by it. I think she should have stayed longer. I really think she should give up on this nonsense and just live a life again. But mental conditions, I guess, prevent her from shelving her pride.
Why no? Scrange, what the hell? Oh yeah, Carrie.
I need to see a chat.
Yeah, I want to watch Holly. For sure.
Do I get to see a chat? Here we are.
Yeah.
Boogie, you just got a shout out from who?
Oh, Salah's in the chat here.
I like my one in Canada better.
Back with the last.
Which one?
OG Lizzie.
Possibly.
Hecate. He's talking to people in the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do like a.
That makes no sense
We're
if
gonna
he's
see,
in the house.
even like
That's
maybe
always
once a
weird
week
to
or
me.
twice a week.
He doesn't live there though, does he?
Why not bulk it?
Like, don't forget here, his desk,
possibly,
his
yeah.
desk in the previous accommodation when she was live streaming was at the end of the couch. But now she lives in a tiny little office space, doesn't she? So she's also admitted he lives elsewhere anyway.
I think one of the videos, this one or the next one, he's actually in the video, so he came by at least.
Probably
And it's still weird. Which some people say sometimes it's her on his account, and it possibly is one of those toxic ass mods of her might have access to his account, is what I've seen people throwing around.
I'm scrolling. Oh, what's this nonsense? Oh, it's gone grey for a bit. Okay. I'll find out what that is.
Of December to buy all the gifts. And I just got like some gift bags from Shoppers. I should have went to Dollarama, but she's being silly goof. You're always teasing Tracy, aren't you?
Okay, I don't care. Right, I got served, formerly called, what was it again?
Jet lagged.
Jet lagged. Marvellous. This is the one that was streamed 23 hours ago as opposed to this that was 1 day ago. So this is the second one. This is the one I care about because, obviously. Why does she explain how to eat soup? I think most watchers are of age where they know how to eat soup or any other food. It hasn't been deleted yet. Serving papers. So the title was clickbait. When she changed it, I got served. Because it wasn't getting served legal papers, perhaps tax related. Was it?
Yeah. Well, somebody apparently, chat help us here, I don't know who it is, somebody apparently is trying to sue her or something.
I mean, if she steps back in Canada and someone tries, they can get her straight away. She's made it so obvious where she is now, so I honestly don't think she'll go back to Canada anymore. Sorry, Shady. I think she will, and it's definitely performative, Rebecca, sorry, I agree with you on that. I do think that she'll now go the nomad thing and try and find or Google search any country where she can get edibles, and she'll go there instead. I think she'll do that, but she'll look at the cost aspect because this one was might have been slightly cheaper staying at families, but the reality is she wants to present herself as this. She can't get away with doing that in Canada, and Canada right now is not an ideal spot for her because taxes that she's not paid, because her haters are nearby. I did see something about one of them in particular. Don't care. Couldn't care less. I will never care when it comes to ordering food or going to get food or driving to get food. I don't give a shit. Get whatever you want. I don't care. It's not my business, alright? I'm not going to talk about it. But we will talk about this. And I'm not going to pay attention to the chat. We are going to full screen and
Let's do it.
Skip ahead slightly.
Traumatize me.
Oh, here we're still on the no drama streak.
Yes, technically. Let's stick to you.
Let's address that. Chantal says she's on no drama streak. Right. No, you're not, Bish, because you deleted the content after you raged at your audience, and then as soon as you got your visa, you went back to Kuwait and started up again. Like you're just waiting until the right time. Hello, Yoda. Someone in Kuwait wants to sue her. Was it Allah? Because that wouldn't surprise me. Or in that case, then she's fecked because everyone knows where she lives over there. But yeah, no, she tried to avoid drama, got involved in more drama, caused more drama with the lolcow live stuff, and then caused more drama, buried her head in the sand, removed all the content. It all got re-uploaded onto the haters' channels and onto the haters' Twitters, and she basically then tried to bury herself in the sand even more. Like, it's not going to work. Bish? Is Aisha one of the wives of people involved, or isn't that a name? I know that name.
It's an old Beezer of hers. I think I've heard that name thrown around before, but it's so many names it's hard to remember.
Oh, maybe I thought Morocco. Morocco, it's a great. I've got some.
Oh, okay, Mudslicker. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, carry on.
Mudslicker, one of her old Beezers. They were besties throughout a good part of the Natter arc.
Oh, well, that's a mistake then. Fair enough. Good luck, Aisha. Best of luck. I have some Moroccan lamps in my cabin. I use them over the bar, in fact. a certain type of artistic style you don't see so much anymore, but it's quite nice. Carrying on.
Yeah.
Yeah, hope you do. Baxter, Cornwall, Cornhole. Sylvael. Don't make fun of my hometown, man. I'm just kidding. Hey, Samantha.
Shut up.
Make fun of it all you want.
I will make fun of you all I want. Because it's not the real Cornwall. So shut up.
I always do. 14th, Larry. Did you count? How was Canada? I'm in Canada, yeah. Hey, Brooke. It was awful, but it's okay. Andre.
It was awful, was it, Chantel? Is it because you spent your entire time worried you were going to get found by one of your haters? Because I can imagine that to be true.
She couldn't do what she wanted to do, was a big part of it, because nobody wants her to go live and do videos in their homes.
So she had said,
did the one at Aunt Phil.
She said it was she did the car stuff as well, didn't she? She had said it was because of Salah, and I was like, no, it's because people don't want you live streaming in their homes because they know you generate trouble, and there's a risk they could get doxxed. And by the way, if they had gotten doxxed,
her mom did.
If anyone gets doxxed because of you, you are to blame, not your haters. No, you are. You're the one firing up the live stream. If it matters so much to you to live stream, go get a 1-star sleazeball motel, obviously put Nada in a bathroom somewhere, and just do your live stream, right? That's all you have to do. You don't have to do much. You don't need much. So you don't have to be that, much of an inconvenience for those you claim to love, but let's face it, you don't love because you don't know how to love. You've never known how to. It's why you have such horrendous relationship histories. They're terrible. Not one of them gave a crap about you. And that much is definitive at this point, let's face it.
Ray, Bell. It could have been worse. It was okay. Scriptgoat. I got through it. I got through the flight. No Foodie Beauty, Stan, you're not. Cool Gamer, hello? I wouldn't let you type? Really? Scriptgoat.
Hi, Johnny.
Tangy was saying she couldn't type. That's so weird. Like, YouTube is like the most glitchiest app ever.
It's not. It's not the glitchiest. But only because no, I'm not going to say which ones are terrible. I don't want to out them just yet.
We'll behave.
Hey, Brian. Joe Rest.
I think it just doesn't want to work for your fat fingers. There you go.
Yeah.
Call it cornhole, just to insult it. There's no reason. Hey, Tammy. It used to smell really bad. You're jet lagged, YouTube lover. Golden Girl, where did you go, YouTube lover?
Oh, I'm certain it's her.
Hi, Golden Girl. How are you?
Yeah. I had to. I could not.
I swear right now, if I scratch and sniff on my monitor, I'm going to regret my decision.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, Andre Marie. You guys, you don't recognize the treadmill, the keyboard.
Hi, Chav.
The couches.
Don't do it live. Don't you dare.
Don't you dare. No, you don't do that here. You do not do that here. That is Twitch. You do not do that here. Stop it. Hey, Pug, baby. Stop it. Stop. Do not terrorize
Brought all that.
poor
Brought all that.
viewers.
Oh no, it's a green screen.
Save it for Twitch,
Nice
you
to-
heathen.
Sweet home, Amanda. I like your name.
God,
Babe,
you hurt
nice
my
green screen from
throat,
Canada,
too.
babe. But I got a question.
That was the pickle you like.
Dessa, get a
Is Julia
towel.
green screen too. Yes. She's Julia number 5.
Dessa, go
Up
clean
and
yourself
away.
up.
I got you. Hey, John.
Yeah.
So saying Darren A or Darren, it's always
I
Darren.
missed something. I don't see Dessa's
Darren.
message.
Your accent. You're turning
I
Egyptian.
see it.
Mashallah.
I have live
I know
chat on
Dessa.
I have the app here. I don't see anything. I must have missed something.
Hola, Mr.
Do you have
Busy.
live chat?
Hi,
or
Dilsey.
top
Hope
chat?
you're well.
See how many
Hey.
people who totally find content without you and don't care.
Yeah, you
Snipe
do
you right
too
away.
fast.
Yeah, right. My bad. Thank you, Tammy. Hi, babe.
Mm.
Thank you, love.
I'm waiting for her to say something interesting because this is. I fully support.
boring.
By the way, the one thing I do appreciate is that when she goes live, she acknowledges everyone. That is something I will admit. My friend Cog does it. I try and do it as well. I do
Yep,
miss
I
people,
do,
of
yep.
course. Hi, Bunny. Whatever noise you made was amazing.
Hi.
Do it again. Donate
No!
donate to my
Do not
coffee.
encourage him.
Yeah, I put a whole thing to
$5.
make
$5
Oh,
minimum.
Beezer. Hey, Melly. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
GTSY.
We'll try and find something interesting because this is all quite.
Yeah, other end.
Right, here we are.
I don't know either. I don't know. I honestly just think of what's at the other end. Shoot.
Giving up on her an attitude. I think so too,
How are
Artisan.
you?
So, Artisan, I think there's a point to
Yeah.
that. Because I do genuinely think the costume comes off the moment she finishes live streams. I don't believe she stays like this all day. And in Canada, like, it doesn't make sense for her to, because there's no one there to keep tabs on her. I think the reason why she went back.
Physically can't. I'm sorry.
That's right. I think the moment she goes back, when she went left as abruptly as she did, I think it's because she was worried about being seen in public by those, one particular hey there, who may have found her in her less than Muslim attire and would have then recorded it for a short or a vlog, and Chantal couldn't have done anything about it. You know.
You have the same makeup on? No way, Jill. Your sister set you up with a whole face. Yeah, right?
Well, your whole face takes up most of the screen.
I know, she doesn't wear
And I don't
makeup.
think she
She
physically
basically
can
only
keep all that on when she's not on camera. I think it's too much on her.
Agreed.
wears a full face of makeup on, like, special occasions. Like if she's going to a wedding or something like that. I have to take my pills. I have to take my insulin. So
I'm very curious about
Yeah,
this.
take your insulin. Jesus.
I'm very curious about this because she has a number of medical issues. So that's another problem she has when it comes to border hopping. She can definitely get the treatment back home in Canada. She can get the treatments in Kuwait, of course. But when she goes to any other country, she has to find places that can account for her needs, even if she herself is unable to keep on top of it.
okay, this is my favorite lipstick in the world. Okay, let me show you.
Face spanks.
It's honestly,
Nice.
I've been buying this for years.
That's what
I got it on Amazon because I can't find it in the store.
It is, yeah.
Shade 104 by Rimmel. It's like the nicest color. It needs a refresher. It's like a matte, but it's not dry. It's like honestly the best lipstick ever. And yeah, this is the knockoff Naked palette I'm using. I wanted to try it. It's not that it's okay, but it's like all the colors kind of just mesh together. Hey Tracy! Oh good. I hope you had a good session. What would I say for that? 5 hours? Ew, yeah. Cuba was like 4. Yeah.
Cuba was like the best 4 hours I've ever watched of you live streaming, though.
I think I have
It's very
clips of this stream if you can't find the good parts.
I
I think there are clips in the tab.
I'm pretty sure I still have the Crunk stream in its entirety.
Oh, I do.
We've discussed this before, actually. It's one of the few things I've kept because I just found it too funny. Internet history-wise, it has to be kept for posterity.
Yeah, I think
'cause,
I've purged the majority of stuff I've saved for you over the years, but there's a few, just a very few, just gems, I guess you could call them, I've kept hidden away on a hard drive because it's just that can never leave the internet. That has to be internet forever.
Yeah. And Mudslicker, she does. In fact, she uses the acknowledgement as a way of filling up the gaps. Because if she doesn't, she turns into a TikTok live streamer where they just sit there and wait for people to talk to them. And then they, as a couple of streamers I've seen their streams, and one guy, he's currently doing this thing where he's claiming to be in a tent to raise money for charities, and all he does is give very short, abrupt answers to people asking him about his camping life. But all he ever does is lay down in a tent at night. So it makes you question whether he's actually doing anything, really, you know? Not my place to judge. I don't really care. But if you're just sat there waiting for people to say something to you and then you just shortly address that, you're not very entertaining.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, LRPD.
Sup?
What?
Ooh, I love that lipstick.
Hi.
Making note of that, yeah.
And I think you're right, Moonface.
This one is actually better than the last one. For the metformin hot tea. Hello, Hidden Sapphire. Where's my insulin stuff? This way, guys.
Waddle, waddle, waddle. Oh, hang on, I've just noticed that gaming chair's starting to look, it's taking the similar damage to the previous chairs you had in Canada. Poor thing.
This is happening.
only
If you're watching.
Also, don't these gaming chairs have weight limits on?
They do.
She loves
Interesting.
more than the butchers. So we're gonna.
That's not insulin, you silly bish.
This is what I hate about nail polish. It comes off. Applause. It's like
Take
real
it all
tuna.
off before you go on camera.
I mean, to be fair, it looks better when it's a bit worn out anyway.
It's so like it
On
smells like
men,
tuna.
not
It's like
on
real,
women.
Like, food.
Ha! She's white trash.
She's good. She's right here.
Yeah?
I
I
ordered
knew
my
that.
dinner. So because I'm jet lagged and I don't really know like which days.
No, you're not. Shut up.
Like imagine the time zone changing when you're traveling.
Yeah, you went back in time. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Woo woo.
So I feel like headachy, like really bad.
I'm taking the piss for those who
I'm
want to be
gonna take my
pedantic
sugars.
enough to correct that. Don't
I feel
bother.
dizzy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hope so too. She said yesterday she was starting to feel better, Golden Girl, but
Yay.
I got some chicken and rice. I ordered from free.
So yeah, I have a gaming chair. It has a weight limit. I know Secret Omens do pretty high-end weight limits, but £300 does seem to be the high end. And to be fair, that's realistically as far as you should be. You can't have a gaming chair and go much further. I have a gaming chair that was bought for me as a gift by a patron, I don't think they are a patron, a viewer that bought it for me off the Amazon wishlist, which is so lovely. But it has a leg thing you can pull out under it. Even David's legs, and David weighs nothing, bows it. Like, he weighs nothing. I'm sorry, I lift more than him at the gym. Okay, he is nothing. He's a one-arm bell. Okay.
Yeah.
Continuing.
My favorite place.
Yeah, I think mine's like 250. I mean, that's the most I ever see.
Something normal food.
I never checked mine, to be fair. I just sat on it.
I need a sharps container.
I think it was on the box.
I don't even know. They must.
It probably was, but I wasn't reading it.
I need to get some stuff at the pharmacy.
I'm autistic. You know I read everything.
I read the
I'm
instructions
gonna be
and
getting
decided they
some
were wrong.
multivitamins and also some vitamins called
Of course you do.
neurobiome.
You always
It's
do.
like a thing here.
They were wrong.
Very cool.
They were in German the whole
Well,
time.
yeah, actually they were German.
They were written in that language of losers.
They were
Where's
giving me that
Timmy
as
when we
injection
need
when I
her?
had my sciatica. It's like basically to like protect your nerves, like all the B vitamins. to
Yampi,
protect your nerves.
I still haven't opened those
Look at that.
gifts you sent
They
me.
have a sharps container.
You are
That's
damn
all.
gifts.
I spoke to okay, for those who don't know, at Christmas I got all these gifts and I didn't open any of them because I don't open gifts. And one of my patrons, Yempi or Tempers Fugget, sent me some stuff, myself and my friend David, and David I gave him everything except for the two things that were explicitly named for me, and they got put into a tote bag of all my presents that are still not unwrapped. They're sat in a massive tote bag on the stairs because I know it's all crap I won't use, so I've just left it.
The title.
He's not.
I am seriously jet lagged.
Go on.
Like, no joke.
He's not lying. He does not open stuff.
My dad bought me and David a bottle of Indian whiskey each called Ramper. David opened both of them because I didn't want to touch it. I don't open gifts. I really don't.
No, like double entendre.
Double
But
entendre.
I'm seriously
no.
jet lagged. Not in the way you're thinking, because that's not even legal here.
I'm not surprised. There are many things that aren't legal in Kuwait. Turns out, like England, it's all the fun stuff.
What happened? What happened? Oh, membership. Boogie, I didn't see. Thank you, Boogie. Thank you so much for the Boogie Underground.
So that's the point. She doesn't plop on this chair. That's true, she doesn't. She also doesn't do it on the sofa because she's broken one of those in the past. She doesn't do it on the bed because she's broken one of those in the past here as well. She can't keep breaking stuff.
Thank you so
And she
much for
broke
the
2 sofas.
membership and for pissing YouTube Underground off with that name. That's hilarious. Anyway, by the way, I'm not going to be talking. Okay, I have to. I'm such a baby. I have to think of my New Year's intentions, but I didn't do it hard enough. Ow. There we go.
I'm learning stuff
One
here.
of them definitely was trying
you're
to
not.
be drama free for the year.
You're
How
just
do you-
learning how to
okay.
be bored.
She says she wants to be drama free for a whole year. Okay. We are on January the 4th. How many people really believe Chantal can go a whole year without drama? Press 1 in the chat if you believe she can do it. Press anything else. I couldn't care less if you don't believe she can do it.
There you go.
Go figure, you'd write that. It's her favourite position.
Shut up.
Oh, not bad. Okay, I'll show you. 9, which is not bad for me, which is sad, I know. But that's diabetes.
Is 9 good or bad for diabetes?
I don't know about their readings. I just know U.S. readings.
Okay, what are US readings?
I don't want to tell wrong, so I got to double check myself.
Oh, fair play. No worries. Fuck off, cough. Above normal, fair enough. I would never want to do a blood sugar thing on me because my dad did this once on purpose. He went to go have some tests at a hospital once, and on the journey there, he was eating jelly sweets. And they said, we did a blood sugar test on you, and it was through the roof. And he's like, we need to admit you. And he's like, no, I ate loads of sweets. And he told me this, and my first response was, you knew you were going to hospital to have some important checks, and you decided to intentionally fuck the readings. Don't do that. Don't do that, alright? Although I found it funny at the same time. Because,
Of course.
but it's your life, do whatever you want, I don't care. I'm not going to worry about it. But at the same time, if you know you've got something important coming up hospital-wise, you take all necessary precautions. Don't eat a massive bag of jelly sweets, right? Or hard candy or anything like that, yeah?
Okay, so 4.5, anything below that is a pre-diabetic
Right.
LRPD?
So she's 9. So I guess she's alright then. I guess she's fine. By her standards. We'll carry on.
Peace for you. Anyways.
I love the look she gives when she sighs like that. Like, she knows that she can make this better, but she can't change her situation. She won't. She doesn't want to.
Yeah.
So basically, this is her resenting her own decisions.
I also had a lot of bread for breakfast. Maxine!
Oh, you had a lot of bread for
Welcome to Very
breakfast.
Important
Yeah,
News,
that'll
Maxine,
do
ready
it.
to peas. And thank you, Boogie Underground,
Yeah,
by the way.
love
Who got that
excuses.
membership? Em, what do you mean? Thank you. Oh, Em didn't get one. Okay. Hey, Aaron! You can reverse... Yeah, you can reverse your diabetes, I know. Takes a lot of willpower.
She's on
Takes a
hefty
lot of-
medication. She is
a lot of
LRPD. She
stuff.
is. And you're right, Artisan.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It
right.
probably wouldn't be that bad. Just a few small lifestyle changes to start. Maybe I'm over...
Literally not one you could ever knowingly, willingly make. Because, oh, you're me, fuck off. After one day of being on any change like that, you'll get bored of it and order yourself some chicken royales and then put loads of sugar on it for the lols.
complicating it. Seriously, like what I was doing before, just doing more exercise.
Weird thing is, she says here doing more exercise. I saw her treadmill setting. I'm sorry, but no, you're not doing exercise. I'm mostly made up of Cadbury's cream egg fondant, yet I weigh much less than her. I am taller. I work out a lot more. I probably could eat as much as her once a month for one day. You know, I probably could do it, but I will admit, even I think that as someone that likes food, she might give like the eaters on YouTube, like Beard Meats Food and all that lot, a run for their money.
Yeah.
If she was willing to let go one day, I reckon she could keep up with them. Just nah. Nah.
The portions, they're not even portions she has. They're entire family plates. Looking at them makes my stomach hurt.
I feel
know,
I feel weird tingles on in my hand, like diabetic ones, just by looking at the meal she eats. Although
I feel like stomach cramps. It just makes my stomach just hurt.
The cold salad just pisses me off. I can't stand cold salad.
Okay, I can't agree with you on the cold salad because you know I love salad.
Go fuck yourself. Carrying on.
So, you go fuck yourself. You can be
I was
wrong.
doing good for a week.
My
That's a long
channel,
time for
you're
me.
wrong.
Okay.
Whatever. Mhm.
I don't want to hear it.
She's baiting your chat.
Anyways,
Come on, Chantel, give us some information.
yeah, camels are still outside. It's not that cold here.
I will sip my beverage while I wait.
Diabetes is mostly self-induced.
Mm.
But the thing is like that's true. But older people can get.
Okay, so diabetes is self-induced. Interesting little factoid. My dad's partner, rest in peace, of course, she spent her entire life being self-conscious about what she ate. When she retired, or just before, from where she worked, and she had a decent job, she was diagnosed with diabetes. Yet she had spent her entire life looking after herself. So it's not necessarily self-induced. It can happen. And certainly as you get older, you become more of a risk of a number of issues, of course.
Well, and genetics plays a part. So.
True, and she wasn't that old, to be fair. So it was just a crap hand, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, beyond that, it's only age. You, Chantel, are not old. You are a little bit older than me, but not much. And of the two of us, I probably should have diabetes because of how much sugar I eat. And you have it because you actually like I should because of how much I mean I will admit, yes, okay, I have a sweet tooth. No one, I'm sorry, you're not beating me. But Chantal, you take the piss. That you eat so much bread and so many carbs. Like I don't eat anywhere near that level. I can't go anywhere near it. It's just too much. And so you are entirely the reason for your situation. Also, you're showing us your wrist, you skank.
I get it too. Like it can be genetic. Like my grandfather developed it when he became elderly. He's like skinny. I guess it doesn't matter on weight. You're more prone to it if you're obese, obviously. But you can also get it maybe if you have a bad diet, but you just don't gain weight. Hold on, I'm just gonna turn it to take my insulin.
So,
The hell?
if you're an active person, you could eat a lot and not put on weight. I calorie count, but I don't do it by writing it down. I base it on what I can do in my head because I have a brain. And so I know that if I go to the gym and put 2 hours in, I will burn about 1,200, maybe 1,500 calories. That means, on top of the standard 2,000 calories a day you can eat, I can get away with eating another 1,500 if I want. I also go for an extra 2 walks a day and get my steps up to about 26 to 30,000. That's what I do, which means I can eat even more if I want and not put on any weight. I don't though because I can't be asked. But I do, however, have a rather substantial sized bag of mini eggs and cream eggs because it's the right time of year. What would a warm salad consist of? Blasphemy! Anyway.
He doesn't like anything with the word salad attached.
I can't stand salad. I'll eat vegetables.
Same.
I'll eat vegetables steamed or roasted. I will not eat them any other way. Continuing.
Oh, yep, fun stuff. Okay.
What is she doing?
It burns.
She's doing her insulin.
So I don't want any drama, but
In
I
her
do want to
bum.
say something. I do want to friggin' say something, okay?
Oh, she's going to say something about the... Oh, hang
What
on.
is that? It's the door.
The door went. She was talking about drama and then the door went. Although it sounded like a grunt.
Wait for it.
Guess what, former crazy beezer? There's no one at the door serving me any papers. Oh, look! Would you look at that?
Ah, Aisha. We got the part. We got there. Yay.
That's for you.
Look at that. She's 5. I swear.
Gee, look at me and all the lawsuits I'm not involved in. Wow.
This is
Hey, Christy,
exciting.
Welcome. Thank you for subscribing.
She's
I
not in
appreciate
lawsuits.
it.
I'm so happy for you. Go back to Canada and you'll get plenty from the tax
Jeez.
office.
Babe, I must have misplaced the serving papers. I don't know.
I thought it was a
Must
cow
have imaginary.
mooing as well, to be fair, Bri.
Oh, there
Meh.
we go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I remember. Where are
Yeah,
they?
exactly, Rebecca.
Thank you, Lovato.
I could be drinking a nice big cup of Horlicks right now,
Portland,
bitch.
I'm not even declared
Speed up and talk
federal
more.
Right. Drama free
Yeah.
2026, inshallah. You call that drama? I call that flexing.
Going back just a couple seconds there because
Flexing?
that flex
How
was
is
an
that
interesting one.
flexing?
Drama free 2026,
Just-
inshallah.
I need the screenshot.
You call that drama?
Mhm.
I call that flexing.
There we go. And screenshot.
Mm.
Oh. Got it.
Go make
Hey,
your drink.
SB.
Go make your drink. I'll entertain chat.
Dust in the
What?
wind. Your
Go make your
serving
drink.
papers are dust
I've got a
in the
drink.
wind.
I was faking the cough that time. I promise. That was a fake one.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hey, BBJ.
Yeah.
You said
we're
something
all-
about the
I'm serving it.
Horlicks.
Please.
Oh, Horlicks! I have to go back to the house. That's like 20 meters away. I have to wait 10 minutes for the
Oh.
kettle to boil and then come back.
Too bad. Friggin'
Okay.
right.
Nah, I ain't
I
doing
didn't
that.
realize that.
Fuck that shit.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, SB, apparently a
after.
former beezer who's gone.
I should buy a.
Something happened to her.
I have
wiring.
that little little ceramic thing you can put a pot on to boil water
Yep.
with a tea light, but I haven't got a kettle
Yep.
thing, a kettle thing to put on it yet.
And she's gone insane. She's making up fake screenshots
I need to
of
get one.
herself.
I need to get one.
Because yeah, the landlord here, you never were talking to him, but we never. Not that we asked, but I'm sure they would say something. Hey, Tanya. So apparently, when I came back here, if I was allowed,
I guess you paid some hush money so they won't say anything about the fact that you and Salah aren't married and don't live together.
to go back in here, I was going to be served papers, serving looks. Yeah.
I mean, you will be served some
Serving
papers
looks,
eventually,
really?
and when people stop looking one way because of corruption, they'll actually yeet your manly ass out the country.
Let's do assumptions without getting. What assumptions? Oh, Mr. Busy.
How old is Chantal? Chantal's in her 40s. Is she 42 or 43?
41? Yeah. Or is it that? Okay, I thought she was like 41, 42.
She's older than me. I know she's in her 40s. I think she's 41. Oh, in
Okay,
March.
41 in
Yeah, so
March,
basically,
maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's 41 basically then. Okay. She's 2 years older than me. Great. Well,
Ah,
yeah,
Mishkur.
2 and a bit.
Mishkur Habibi.
I mean, it's perfectly fine
Wait,
to
what does
have
that say?
childish moments. We all do.
I'm so shameful. Is that Google?
but
Is that Google
she
Arabic
does
thing,
act
or
like
is
an
Mr.
overgrown
Bazid actually
toddler
becoming an Arab?
24/7.
Yeah. And Orla, I need a kettle, but not an electric one, because if I have an electric one, it uses too much power. So I've got a ceramic heater thing for one to sit on top. It's not massive, so it's got to be quite small. I've got to look for one with the right size, basically. Might just find the right one and put it on the wish list and then buy it at some point.
Perfect.
Hi, Amanda.
I might look into
Squeak.
Don't say Habibi.
Squeak.
Oh,
sorry, I had to move.
I didn't know. I thought you were allowed to call
Squeak.
men are Habibi. Oh, Habibi is just for your love? Because I hear other men call other men Habibi, and it's
Nothing wrong with a homoerotic conversation.
not for love. So I'm confused.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe. I'll call you Habibti. You wear niqab. What do you want? Oh, hi, Dudu.
That's it. Pop pills on the screen. That's good for
What'd
you.
you say? Hey, Vanessa. Who was at the
Sorry?
door? The imaginary lawyer serving me papers. Because that former Beezer, you know who, Tracy, is suing me. I'm still waiting. But not for months.
Chantal, the thing is, you mentioned you're waiting to be sued. The problem, you've been threatening to sue all your haters for a while now. Like, you've been threatening them, and you never did. Last time you were involved in anything actually legally based, you were too busy withdrawing the charges against Nada. Not Salah, Nada. Like, that's what you were doing. And then you went back on that, but you couldn't go back on it, and you realised you screwed the pooch because you're a reactionary. Bish. Welcome back, Shady Elaine.
Oops. Sorry, babe.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Grange. Yeah, I know, Justine. I don't listen. I totally get that.
Oh, insulin's not
just
cheap
like to
over
say
there.
that.
Ha!
So it's not
No,
cheap.
so-
Well, it's not in the US.
It's not necessarily
Thank you,
expensive
Gigi.
here. I'm not buying a portable generator. They're too expensive.
Men can be. Oh yeah, true.
He's
No,
good,
but whenever you say
Orla. Don't
Habibi, like,
worry.
you know, other men will greet me.
I like
Habibi. It's
being
like a
more
nice
mindful
greeting, like,
of
for a
what I
friend.
have. Yes.
But I guess if men and women say it to each other, it's the drama's always wrong. All the conspiracy. I know, Mike, right?
The drama wasn't wrong this time, though. You were on a bit of visa run. You only went home because you couldn't go to Thailand. You went and got high multiple times. You didn't want to celebrate Christmas, but you celebrated Christmas. And any content we've seen from you showed that you were essentially making people leave the house because it's the only way you could get your content out. And you couldn't live stream, not because Salah didn't let you live stream. You didn't live stream because you couldn't risk your family because they didn't want them to be on, or you didn't want you to live stream from their homes. So you live streamed from a car until it got dark in the same spot you did from last time when Scatgate happened. The Scativersary, in fact, which is not long around that time.
Oh, that
you were
was
busy.
funny.
You were busy around the time of Scativersary, the first anniversary of Scativersary. You were actually going back to Q8, back to your Scat Man. Dun, dun.
You know what I'm talking about this. It still is the funniest thing to me that she thought it was some type of own to take
Yeah.
this Scativersary and try to flip it. Oh, it made us stronger and stuff. I was like, bitch. He was saying some horrifically horrible shit to another woman.
Who
And
went
you're
on to
gonna take that
lockout and admitted
try to
it was all a
own-
troll, you know.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm like, you're going to try to turn that into something positive for you and your fake husband? No, that just makes you look leagues of desperate and pathetic.
Can I heard something go. Can you just talk to the chat for a sec? Because I heard a weird sound.
You're to go check it out. Take your knife.
I don't need to take a knife.
Yeah, I remember last
Back in a
time.
second.
I remember last time. Take a bat, do something. All right. Anyway, hey everybody. Yes, I find her insanely repugnant and ridiculous, and it is very hard for me to get through some of this stuff when he and I work on it. And I totally get you guys only wanting to watch reaction channels because trudging through her content is a headache and a half. Yeah, Marty pretty much ruined the live stream from. Yeah, I know, Mudslicker. But that I have that deleted stream of hers, because yeah, the internet is freaking forever, bitch. This stuff, I'm like, first of all, you're on this live stream for a while, and the times of day you're supposed to be praying, you're not praying, so you can't tell us that you're devout. Because we have the evidence that you are not.
Right, I have
and
returned. Sorry about
far
that.
from it, you know. Sorry, I was just waffling.
Sorry, it just sounded like my front door being open and shut. So it made a weird.
That's odd.
I felt it. So.
Where's
Alright.
Lizzie? Where's Lizzie?
Right next to me.
Where's Tilly?
She's not in the cabin. She never comes up here.
I know. Just wondering if maybe she had tried to come to the door or something.
Ha! Never.
Okay. Anyway.
Hello, Charity
Right.
McPherson. Hope you're well. Made a joke about divorcing. Yes, I saw that joke. So, excuse me. I was looking at analytics for how we did on interview reviews, and I had to say on Twitter I was considering putting these down. Part 1 of Chantel's end of year did all right, so I can justify doing some, but not as much effort. Amber's are fine. All 3 of hers did quite well, to be fair. Well, monetized wise anyway. Happy New Year to you, Amanda. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. I can't like it from here.
Very sweet of you, Amanda.
I have to tab out and go and like it from here. Give me a second. It's going to black screen for a second.
I liked it.
There we go.
Okay.
Sorry, it black screens because OBS doesn't. It suddenly takes away the video if you tab away to a different tab. And I'm on one screen, on 1.5. Yeah, I know. She's at 1.5 as well. Like Bish.
She's rough to get. That's what I was telling the chat about. It's rough to get through her content.
Some tea, some cold, stale, sitting in the tea kettle.
Overall, she's boring when she's not raging. Just straight up boring.
Tea.
Well, she's trying not to here, but she's trying not to, and she's trying to be magnanimous. But she's failing a little because she's showing that there's still something there that wants to let go, but she doesn't have the brain cells to be able to articulate a good one. But we'll try and make some progress because I've got 0.7 of an hour left in the power bank, so we'll keep going for as long as we can, and then we'll end.
For doing absolutely nothing but living my life.
Half an hour essentially we've
listen,
got.
Here's a lesson, okay? You can't be sued for responding to someone who comes for you, and say over words like this, okay? So no, like, hello.
Hello.
Why do we always attract the crazies?
She doesn't attract the crazies. She goes and pays for them to be in her life as a husband or a partner. As far as those haters, there are some that are a bit too much, yes. I base that on my standard of me, because by comparison to me, everyone is. But that's just because I'm far too, I don't give a shit. And there's a very literal don't give a shit. I don't have to brag about dragging people. I don't have to go on anyone's channel to brag about how good I am or knowing stuff about Chantel. I don't care. I have no reason to care. Chantel, though, doesn't attract crazies because many of these people were once fans of her. So it's not about attracting crazies. It's about watching how she... Oh, God, the smug face as well. It's what you present. What you present is what people are being turned off from. And that has created an entire community and economy that makes more money than you do. Like, straight up, they make more money than you. And they don't have as many bought subs. Bish?
I think it's funny, overall.
Cow told everyone she'd be the first reactor to follow that Foodie was never going to return to Kuwait. Oh, well, here I am, in Kuwait.
Chantal, I promise you this isn't a flex. You returning back to your little prison cell is a favour to society, because we now don't know that there isn't a man in this world having to make the ultimate sacrifice beyond the cosplayer who is with a LARPer. Okay. It's not a flex, because that means that the only reason you're doing this, or it comes across as one of the main reasons you're doing it, is solely to get back at those aforementioned haters of world, because you don't actually care about living your life for you. Like, I promise, when I go and do things, I do things for me. Like, for example, at the end of this month, I'm going to go to Norwich for a couple of days. Me and David have plans. We're going to go to a few shops, buy some chocolate. We're going to go and go to the whiskey distillery, the English one in Norfolk somewhere. I can't remember where it is. Go there and buy something.
Don't get too specific about where you're going.
I'm not saying what day, am I? But yeah, no, we're going to do a few bits and bobs. We're going to have some Wagamamas.
Oh.
Never had it before. David hasn't either. But he wants Wagyu, I think.
Yeah.
I think I just said we've never been there, so let's just try it. I don't think they actually do Wagyu.
Yeah.
But I think he wants to go there anyway, and it's like tapas so he can get meals. And I'm like, yes. He mentioned KFC the next day, and I'm thinking, how about no?
Yeah.
I don't want KFC. I mean, I haven't had KFC in so long, but I'm not interested, to be fair. How about we have steak night instead?
Oh, yeah.
How about that? Buy a tomahawk each. Continuing.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yes.
Yeah.
David and I will play a game called Steak. The loser is the person that doesn't finish their steak. We might need more steak.
You might need more steak.
Yeah, Barbara, it is.
Oh, and Rebecca, I love a ramen bowl.
Give me a break.
I've never had ramen. Because
Oh, God, it's so good.
because ramen is a poor person's food over there. It is not a poor person's food over here. I grew up poor.
No, I'm
ramen
talking
was
about
on the menu.
real. No, bless it, bless it. I was talking about real ramen. Actually,
That
I've
doesn't-
had real ramen.
I'm sorry,
I
but
love
that
it.
doesn't exist. Only poor person's food exists. Don't try and correct me. You're wrong.
You stop.
Thank you, Hidden Sapphire.
Agreed,
That's
Bri.
what I got from,
Agreed.
the place in Ottawa?
Exactly
please.
right.
You wait until you see the picture of the swag this year. Swear to God.
Mhm.
Even though God not real.
It's gonna be- I know it's gonna be sexy.
Hey,
Sorry.
oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, she's finished on. Oh, hang on. Is Salah? Is Salah here?
I told you he showed up somewhere.
I love it, SB.
Is this what we're supposed to say? Inshallah, Habibi. Assalamu alaikum. Is that the term? Is that it? How about sup, bitch? He sounds like an Uber driver. Come on.
Mm.
Oh my God, the gaps in the teeth, fam.
Habibi.
You're waiting for the chicken.
Oh,
Yep.
chicky chicken.
She smelled the
You know
chicken
he's a
outside
high
the door.
disappointment to his family, right?
She has the sixth sense of smelling the chicken
Yes.
and the tasty food.
Okay, let me organize everything, babe, and I can bring in your food.
She's excited about the food, not him.
Hang on, I'll bring in your food. Bish, it's fast
Hold on, guys, I'm gonna
food.
get a plate.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Julia, you can have a little chicken.
Oh, that chair looks filth, mate.
It does.
I cleaned my chair today because I'm very fussy about this. This is like really nice, expensive, and I don't want to ruin it. So I'm like, I've wiped down the. It's got a
My God, that's a
satin-
platter.
Okay, SB, what is Khalid
Oh, is it?
Zane?
Oh, that is
He's
actually a
everywhere.
massive plate. Yeah.
Look at this. Gold, a match
Freaking
goose.
platter.
Okay, the camera's reversed. Of course it is. I fucking hate. I've seen so many streamers and video makers who shoot reverse camera because they can't be asked. I'm sorry, but how the fuck do you fuck this up? By the way, whenever I record stuff on my camera, because I record some guitar stuff and just like keep hold of it, it's always the right way round. How do you all fuck it up so much that it's always reverse? Are you on iPhone or something? Is that a preset on iPhones? Because it's bull. It actually aggravates me, by the way, because you can flip that on your stream settings if you're too lazy to do it properly.
Oh, it's a soccer game? Hey, Missy Man.
It just annoys me.
Hey, just breezes bologna platter.
Alright, don't mention Just Breezing, because
She got
Just
so
Free
mad over her
content.
sweaty gold cuts being called out. I'm sorry that you can't afford $100 roast beef slices, okay? Your mama was like, that's Black Forest ham.
Oh, and Wagamama's apparently has ramen
Ziggy's
bowls.
$5 pack.
Oh, fair enough. Maybe I'll look at it
Are we cold cuts shaming?
and not
$20?
eat it,
Like, what's the deal?
because I'm not
I
going
knew
there
you'd
to
say
eat
that.
poor people's food.
Like,
Gosh.
what's the deal? Hey, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, can you
She's,
afford?
have you
She
noticed?
can't be
Have you
bothered to
noticed
do a lot.
she's perked right up now the food's arrived.
Yep.
5 KD
The
Mac
look on her
No.
face.
Oh God, she's
Look at
actually.
that. That's
starving.
just ridiculous.
Oh my God, that movement,
Red Bull.
that
Mhm.
movement. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go back. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
This makes me happy. Okay.
It's bread. It's freaking bread.
Yeah, well, can you?
What's wrong with
no.
you?
Okay. I'm gonna bread
Go
roll it
back
up
again.
first.
One more time. One more time.
This makes me happy.
You're enjoying
I'm
this
gonna
too
bread
much.
roll it up first.
One more time.
Stop
Can someone
That is
screenshot this
not
for me?
funny.
Can someone screenshot this? I need this in my life.
I'll screen record it later.
Just.
I will clip it and loop it for you, okay?
I'm
This
starving.
is the shit he
This
finds
makes me
funny.
happy. I'm gonna bread roll it up first.
Oh.
Versus deli ham.
That's ridiculous.
Oh. That's the,
You
that's the
know-
most
okay, I'm gonna
exercise
say
she's
it.
done. Most exercise she's done all
I'm
year.
gonna give it
You
to
are
someone
correct.
because he gives me the pickle.
You are correct, and I'm gonna say, you
Oh.
know you are that
I
kind of
put in the
fat if you
comments
get that
extra
excited over
pickles.
bread.
A bread that's been hollowed out.
Well, it's a bread bowl, so hence whole.
I mean, she knows what hole's like.
Yeah.
Dakus.
But I think she's only really used to ones that are grey.
Jamie. Oh no, this is.
You need to stop.
Oh.
Mhm.
Her parents paid for the cold cuts. Oh, well. That's what happens when you live at home.
Yeah, there better be a damn good gif on that, fam.
Uh,
Save some for some.
Oh.
Sorry,
I'm
but
glad
this
you
is
like that, Aaron Wynn.
she's like, I'm gonna save some for Salah. You know he's not getting even a
Fam,
tablespoon.
he's getting at best a teaspoon.
hosting the
that.
hosting the Gulf Cup.
At best, I
The
said.
point loss of the final match is between Oman versus Bahrain.
Mm.
Ah, shoot!
And break this shit
That's
down.
why. Okay.
Her entire, not just
why
her
I'm seeing that every
demeanor,
year.
her posture
Okay.
changed the moment food showed up. Her
Mhm.
entire
wanna
body
see it.
shifted.
Lentil soup. Dakus is tomato garlic sauce that you put on the rice. Yeah, let her. She's waiting for chicken. Wait, let me eat the soup. I'm not at the chicken yet. You just had tuna. She was all sleep. She woke up out of a deep.
Shut up. Oh my god.
Hmm?
Ah.
Oh, and Shady, I will agree with some of the stuff people have said that Salah, poor guy, in this
Pretty
aspect, needs to buy himself a lockbox for his food. Because everything he gets for himself, she eats it.
Think like those in the military, in the Marine Corps, you get your own little box, yeah? Yeah. Think like that, but like Private
Yeah.
Pile, except she's raided Private Pile's box.
Sleep to come back for
Yeah.
chicken. What kind of get a life? Mm.
And give your cat the chicken.
Yes.
And then cheeseburger.
No spice on it. No spice on it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't be a
'cause
dick.
Big Smile, he's a
No, I'm not eating the
perpetual
whole
child.
sour gummies. I only eat a bit of the bread.
Bish, don't lie.
Trust me. I'm gonna give a lot to.
Trust you. Bish, you tried to lie and tell us you weigh less. You lied about everything you've taken because your medication's completely contradicted and undermined by it. You went back to you tried to say trust me. You went back to Canada for Christmas because you don't celebrate Christmas. I bitch, you went there for a visa run. How do you even have money?
And yeah, I think he meant
So you just
the
like this
foot
scoop inside
locker
the bread?
is what Meg meant, I think.
Yeah, that.
Oh. Okay, well watch the match.
I was referring to Full Metal Jacket, the movie. The foot lockers you have at the end of your beds, those things. I was saying if Salah had one of those and it was like private piles, she would have already taken the donuts out of it.
Good to know. Give some Julia some bologna. Sweaty bologna from my overflowing bladder. You guys are too much. Okay,
Jesus
how about instead of no drama for 2025?
You're going to start drama so quickly that you're going to have it on you. It's going to be laid thick. Don't forget here, Lol Count Queens are now starting to pay attention to Amber. They're going to start laying into you soon because you are free capital. And honestly, there are people I know that I kind of want them to do streams on you because I know damn well you're an easy target. Take, for example, my friend Cog. He does a lot of streams on Andy Warski and Ethan Ralph.
Yeah.
If you threw people like Amber and her into it, I think he'd get some extra content out of it. Like, yeah, why not?
And he would be, ooh, you've got a way about you, but Cog is vicious.
Cog has a. I can be that, but I try not to be
Yeah.
because I want to be monetized.
You do.
He does it, and he doesn't
Exactly.
give a shit.
Yeah, exactly. He would go balls to the walls.
Yeah, he would, but he'd have to know more
Actually,
about the law.
I would like to see that.
I would
I
too.
would, yeah, me and
Oh.
you would have.
Maybe I'll have to have a word.
I
with
would
him.
love to sit in a VC with him and us fill him in on this stuff and see what
honestly,
he has to say. I actually would love that.
I don't think I'd get to talk
Yeah.
because he talks a lot. Somebody else
Yeah.
does. Who's that?
Hush.
No raging. because I can
Who's
laugh at
talked
drama.
most of this
Just
stream?
like-
Don't even
It's
start
my
with me.
stream. Of course I have.
Yeah, but yeah.
Laugh at it. Yeah, I did, Lizzie. Trey Marie, I don't know. This is lentil soup.
So baby food then. Gotcha.
No.
What?
Mudslicker. I don't remember
soup
if
with
it was
red
Foodie or
wine.
Amber. Tom
Don't
did
forget
a
when you
video
put-
on a little while back.
Go on.
Oh, sorry, I was addressing Mudslicker. Turkey Tom did a video on one of them. I don't remember which one it was.
I don't know. I want people to pay attention here because she's talking about lentil soup, but she's forgetting to do the meow. Here comes the train because it looks like baby food.
What?
Yeah.
See, baby food. I know it's
does
not
look-
baby
it does
food.
look
Don't
like
be that
baby
person.
food,
Don't be
yeah.
that person who now says it's not food. She likes food. She doesn't have to chew. That's the
Yeah.
point. Focus on her. Don't focus on you.
Lentil soup with bread bowl.
Yeah.
So it's like red lentils.
Yeah, you don't have to chew, which is even better for your
It's
poor
right.
defenseless teeth.
Yeah, in a modest way.
You're the type
Oh,
that.
hang on a second. Rebecca. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to address Rebecca. Rebecca, wasn't his video the one that people said he did okay, but he left out important shit and got a few things wrong? Wasn't that the one Rebecca had showed you?
Imagine my
I
shock.
think.
Carry
Somebody
on.
else
What would
did
modest
a
dragging be like?
Amber foodie video a year or so ago. and
New
it was
donation
so
from
wrong.
Big Red.
Oh, I remember who it was.
Thank you, Big Red,
Oh,
for the
was it?
donation. We really appreciate that.
Oh, hey, Big Red.
That's very kind of you.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, I'll shut up now.
I like that she's going through the stages of, like, she's got food going into her. It's like a sigh of relief because she needed that fix.
Mm-hmm.
Raging is natural. I think you're right. But we're always also responsible for things we say, no matter.
Yeah, which is why your crunk stream is one of my most favoritist of things ever. Because you let go. You need to let go. Raging is important for all. Some of us have better control of it. But then you can't control it because you're Chantal. Chantal doesn't know how to control because Chantal is a mess.
Or how much we're provoked, right? That's what whole emotional intelligence is about. Luigi makeup. Hey, Multi Baloney. Everyone's gonna have cold cut names in the chat. Little Nitty. Hey, Hal. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you, Joe Wrestling. That's really nice of you.
What?
What, Larry?
Disgusting. I've never heard of
Why
Tom
is that too
Harlick.
low?
I don't know anything about him.
Who?
Tom Harlick?
I
Harlock?
don't know that. Harlock.
They did a video recently
I don't know
on
who they are, sir.
Amber. Yeah, I didn't know the name. They're a big channel. I just hadn't seen them before.
Yeah, I don't know who they are. But carry on.
Real cheese.
Mm.
Okay, you want to wait to eat then, sweet love? You want to wait to eat?
Well, she
Oh,
just
that's
wasted
Sure,
all that
it's Red
bread.
Bull.
Oh, you know she's only putting that aside for the stream. The moment the stream goes off the air, she's on that. Like white on rice. That is getting a gobbled.
Yeah.
Somebody knows how to swallow.
Pretty long, man. Is that gross? Whatever.
Yes, it is definitely gross. I said it in that context.
Mm-hmm.
I can't afford $100 of deli meat. Sorry. Deli meat. If you bought $100 of deli meat here, do you know how much mortadella you can buy with $100? Okay, mortadella for like a kg of it is like 500 fills. So
How?
a lot of
How
mortadella.
can she not eat without covering herself with food?
Some greens.
I assume it's
They didn't give much
because.
greens.
Right, bear in mind here, when she sat on the plane, her stomach was almost at her knees. So already she's having to reach forward to bring it over the obvious obstruction. There's no way she can't get food on her. Like, there's just no way because she's having to navigate like there's got to be something that is probably on her lap. What little lap there is. Although when she ate the putts in, she did a very good job of sucking it all in, but then it was fairly crap looking. Carrying on though.
This time, and I gotta share with Ali
Nora in the chat.
and Salah.
Oh, Nora. Oh, it was you. Thank you, Nora. I really appreciate that. That's very generous of you and very kind of you. Thank you. As you can see, my goal is for something shiny. I have no idea what that shiny is. I just put shiny because I thought the word something shiny was cool. You're all welcome.
Apparently he's a raven.
That's all you're getting, babe.
Magpie.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, magpie.
Okay, so
Thank you.
that's a lot of deli meat. Show us the food. Okay, I'm gonna prepare it first. I'll show you.
Prepare it first. Okay. Don't forget to give some to your cat, or the cat is entitled to bish slap the cat of you.
So this is mashed boost chicken. Look at Julia looking. You want some mashed boost? And for those of you who don't know, mashed boost is a signature dish, traditional Kuwaiti dish, one of the best ones in my opinion. But I like a lot of Kuwait food. Like I like gresh, I like hamis, mashed boost. What else is there?
That's very sweet of you,
See,
Nora.
there's like little lentils and raisins and onions in the rice, and it's saffron rice. And I give Salah the leg.
I appreciate that. I don't like yelling.
And here we
I
have
d-
the chicky chick breast.
My voice is
And
too
then put
loud
this
for
aside
that.
now.
I can't be bothered.
Don't eat that. Chicky chick.
I say loud when I'm not actually that loud to be
Match boost, MAJBOOS. Match boost. You can also spell
Match
MACHBOUS.
Cool.
And Salon doesn't like the raisins or the lentils, so guess who gets them? Me. And we just share.
Yay! You're basically eating wheat tea porridge. Good to know.
Because look it. This is like, there's so much rice. Like, we just figured, we used to get each our own meal and then waste a lot of the rice. It would stay in the fridge.
No, it wouldn't. You'd eat it.
So we became smarter and said, that's a whole meal for him. Like, 2
No, you decided to cut it in half because you need to stop eating as much.
meals in one. You get half a day.
We've
all
watched
this
her
rice.
eat literal
That includes all
hubcaps
the
of rice,
fixins.
so
Yeah.
she
Two
needs to
Canadian,
shut up.
250
Similar to
220
Amber.
250 fills. So that's like $8 or something. No, it's like cheap.
I hear big dick energy in the background there.
Hey, sassy cereal.
People who don't know what that is, that's the sound of someone's exhaust being far too loud. It's called the person driving it has a tiny todger. The teeny tiny tallywhacker who drives the big dick energy.
Oh my.
It's a picky eater.
Oh my.
It's definitely
I
not.
keep
It's
meaning
neither.
to check out one of Pulpy's streams. I'm sorry.
It's neither a grower nor a shower.
You just had to, didn't you?
He likes
Yeah.
what he likes, you know? Okay,
Uh-huh.
so we have the best part. The
As a eunuch, I need to get what I need out of society, and this helps my ego. Continuing.
They could fill it. Look,
You were terrible.
this is what? Half a slice of pickle? Carrot. It's so good. And the mabuch,
Does she
this is the
even
mabuch.
taste
It's
the food?
like chilies and garlic,
I
but it's not
don't
spicy.
think
It's a lot
she
less,
does,
so I'll keep
no.
that for him. And then I'm going to put some dacus, which, like a tomato broth kind of, on the rice.
I thought that's what you meant, Orla.
Yes, I'm getting you some. Okay, I'll show you how when it's the thinner products. They cheap out on the and I put extra pickles. Thank you, small potato.
Yeah.
Uncooked ramen.
Yeah, this is a very strange form of
Ta-da!
prepare there,
Kitchen.
Rebecca.
And this is my dinner. All right, let me get you some.
I'm sort of sat here like, this isn't preparing.
Save a bit
You've
for
just
Holly.
transferred takeaway
I'll give her the chicken on the inside,
onto a
but there's no
plate,
lemons.
onto a
There's
platter
not
in
really
your
any
case.
seasoning on it, actually, the chicken. It's just like a roasted. Sorry if I missed you guys.
God, she didn't even
this
wash her
place is
hands.
awesome. Dude, it's saffron.
She's pet the cat, she's opened stuff, she's done stuff with her hands. She hasn't even, yes, I'm gonna rage for a second. She hasn't washed her hands.
Okay.
Her hands. Okay, I'm done.
Cool.
Okay.
My tablet's
She knows your
got
dad
4%
runs everything
battery
he
left.
does.
My power bank
Thanks,
has
crap.
0.3 an hour,
Nice to
so
see you.
we'll refrain from.
That's what
I
I'm
agree with
saying.
you on
Has
this,
so
by
much
the way,
fat.
just to be
She's
clear.
gained weight since her
She never
operation.
washed her
She's
hands. She's
a little
filth.
bit. You chubby.
She's
Oh,
filth,
she's
mate.
big.
But
This is gonna be so good.
oh, we got a beauty bite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know what they put in
Yeah.
it. It's
6
really good.
chews. She's
Nice
taking
green
she
sauce.
takes the
Too
time with
shady.
some of it, but I yeah.
Yeah.
She wasn't on prednisone. No,
Who's on prednisone?
she's just chubby. Well, not really, but you're fatter than before. Hey,
Don't talk
my
your
mom.
mouth full. It's a choking hazard.
Nasty.
hey, Marlene, I'm good. How are you?
Skank.
Swag daddy. You take after her mum. Yeah, I do not want raisins in my food.
Ain't.
Yeah, it's in a.
There's nothing wrong with
Dang.
raisins in food. Oatmeal raisin cookies, for example.
No.
Raisins in porridge, amazing.
Yes.
Wired. It's a thing.
Yes.
Have you kept up with the Lockhouse life stuff? Not related to you, just in general.
At least she's using a plate. There is there is that.
Hidden Sapphire, we
Yes.
just like the name, I don't know. Kinda, yeah.
I'm bored of this. So I'm gonna come back here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back here because I'm running out of power on my power banks, and I want to finish by
Yeah.
saying that on going forward, I was thinking not this Saturday coming now. a
New
week, but-
donation from Jim.
Thank you, Jim, for the donation. I really appreciate that. The timing of that is perfect.
Aw.
Thank you so much.
That's so sweet of you, Jim.
Thank you. I will be doing a regular stream on Saturdays, I think, covering the dainties, I think, because Saturday's a better chance for me to sit and do this, and if Leona wants to join, would like to join, I'd appreciate it, of course.
Yeah.
I think next week we're doing Not Worth the Cork, so me and David at the Mulberry Bar.
Yes.
I will, of course, have the power banks both charged up so we don't have this issue. Well, that's not really an issue. We've been here for 2 hours and 40 minutes, so it's not a short stream. But I would like to do this on a more regular basis, right? If that is something you're okay with, then of course you should join us. We'd appreciate it. And smash the sodding like.
Pretty please, pretty please.
Nah, fuck that. Just smash the like.
Be nice.
Anyway, we're going to go. I am going to be... we're not going to be here tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I can't be asked. I'm going to be continuing the clean-up of my cabin because I was so busy in December and November I didn't have a chance to keep on top of things. Now it's mostly done and I'm hoping to start painting some Blood Bowl gnomes. Yes, I said gnomes. If you're on Moistonia, you get the joke. Thank you for the donations, the memberships, and for the support today, the likes. I really appreciate it. Thanks again, and I will see you soon. Ta-ta, everyone. Say goodbye, Leona. You meant to say goodbye, Leona.